Yeah, you could trim it, but I don't know.
Do you like straighten it so it's not curved and then you measure?
Also,
No, so what you should do is you should take a string and like let it curve along with it and then measure the string.
but
Oh, that's
also,
pretty smart actually.
Yeah.
I'm
when
gonna
you're
go do
asking
that.
when you're asking the question, curve to the left or right,
Hi,
it's
how are
right.
ya?
Hello, how are you guys?
Anyway,
Talking about whether or not it curves left or right.
Hey, Maya and
How
Georgia.
are ya?
Mine curves up.
mine
People say
curves.
it's good like that.
Mine curves
Mine
right.
doesn't curve.
I
Can I ask a
love.
question about the prompt?
Mine does like a loop.
Okay, but like also like just like I don't know.
A loop. Okay,
May I
John, what's
ask a
going
I
on?
question
feel like
about
I
the
should go
What's
to
going
the
prompt?
on, buddy?
doctor to get my
Hey,
migraine.
Alright.
all right, let's do John first, and then actually, you know what, Coco, you're the host. You decide.
It's
Curly hairs are a lot harder to shave. Just pointing that out.
but hey John, what you got for me?
Okay, I also have to ask you anything.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. Actually, we don't have to talk about religion. Today's casual talk Tuesdays.
Wait, Drink, you can go right after John, though.
Actually, she can go first. Actually,
Oh,
but
okay.
Can I
No,
get
no, I
okay?
was,
My third?
what's your justification for morality?
I'm still sort of figuring that out. But like, I just don't have any reason to believe in objective morality. I'm a moral subjectivist, and I think like morals kind of evolved over time, and like given evolution, we have like a natural sense of empathy. Um, we also have like social contracts that are in place, and also we can sort of we can sort of figure out what is wrong given like the the damage that it causes, like the pain ratio or like the damage ratio that it causes in society. Like if we see something that's like inherently like it's obviously causing like pain and suffering, then it's probably not something we should be doing.
And okay, if it's going to be obviously causing pain and suffering, what basis would you use by that? How would you know? Would you use by that? How would you know it's obviously causing harm?
So for example, like the reason that like grape is wrong, right? Um, okay, so like the reason that grape would be wrong, right, is we see the effects that it has on people. Like women who have been graped might not like to be touched by people, right? Like I might go to like touch a grape victim's shoulder and they might shudder at the touch of men because they were graped, or you know maybe some men who have been graped by women, right? Like they might be scared of women for the rest of their lives and have psychological issues, along with women having psychological issues due to men. So there are obvious
Okay.
things we can observe in regards to certain behaviors that clearly are detrimental to our society.
Okay. So like the same thing would be said for like if a fireman ran into a burning building and he got third-degree burns over,
Ooh.
let's say, like
Kind of greater good.
six.
Like
What would be your what would be the justification for that greater good?
so I would say like okay, so for grape, right, there wouldn't really be any like greater good that would be worth graping somebody, right? Like
No, we're not talking about that. I asked you like where's the threshold when something is considered this is going to be done for the greater good?
yeah, so like third degree burns to like save somebody's life. I think
No,
they're.
I said save a cat.
Oh, you said save a cat.
Yeah.
Um, that one's a little bit trickier because typically okay, this would be controversial, but I don't think humans typically hold animals' lives to be just as equally as like of the same worth as human life. But you know, upon evaluation, um, I
Can we go
mean,
back to talking about penises?
Okay, I still have a question.
wait, hold on.
Yeah,
So like,
you guys can go ahead and go talk about penises.
really, oh my
I'll
god,
get out of here.
we
You
don't
Okay,
have
guys
you
don't want to
guys
have this
can like
conversation.
Wait.
talk about that on your own.
Okay,
Like,
wait.
Well,
talk about
sorry, there's a
John.
prompt up here. There's a prompt, and it's an open panel.
Sorry, John. The host wants to talk to you. I was just making a joke, but I do want to hear a drink of you. Want to say.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Oh, but
what would I hear if I asked a group of people who know you
yeah.
for 5 adjectives to describe you?
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
That's enough of that.
wait,
Intelligent, generous.
wait.
Oh my. Wait. No. What?
No,
No, I wanted to answer that.
she's allowed up here. No.
I'm sorry, like, come
That
on.
was literally removed. I just
You're up
asked
first.
anything like you said.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
what's your answer?
I'm
Rebecca,
focused.
see, Rebecca and I are on the same wavelength, okay?
What is she talking about?
Wait,
That's
drink
fine.
review.
Do whatever. I guess Coco said you're allowed, so whatever.
Okay,
So after
yeah,
this, can we
yeah.
talk about penises again?
So
Yeah.
No, you're so
Look, we're
not
Coco's.
okay.
We're Coco's friend.
Okay,
Can
can
you
we
answer that
just
question?
focus? Like you're not focusing.
Okay, yeah.
Is this like your normal voice, or?
Okay, you're just like being disrespectful.
You're being
I mean, I never
disrespectful.
said I wasn't. I'm just
Stop being
wondering.
Was able to engage in
disrespectful.
conversations.
Well, let's
Normally, we
I
focus.
don't
don't
talk
even
about
talk.
5
I
adjectives
don't
or
even talk
penises.
like that.
Guys, focus
I
in.
don't. I don't know why you're just like
Can you
talking.
describe
Like,
yourself with 5
you're like
adjectives?
1 years old.
Wait, how old are you, Drink?
22.
What year are you born?
2002.
It is not say like that.
Okay.
Do you have daddy?
That's
Does
because
daddy,
I get Botox.
does daddy pay for everything you do?
Guys, focus in. Focus in.
No, I'm really
Okay,
poor. I'm
thank you,
in.
hosts, for actually engaging
I'm
in the
$20 billion
conversation.
in debt.
Order in the court.
I'm $20 billion in debt.
What's going on, Rebecca?
Rebecca.
Host, thank you for indulging in the conversation. You're a good thing.
22. I don't talk like that.
Thank you for indulging in the conversation. You're a good thing.
22. I don't talk like
Have a
that.
good day.
I don't say 22
Wait, John.
like that.
It's
Guys.
not
I say
easy.
22. I don't
Wait,
say
Coco,
22.
can you answer the
Everyone.
question?
Bye.
Wait, chill, everyone. Let's get back in order.
Was order when she asked you for 5 adjectives?
Yeah, that's fine. It's Casual Talk Tuesday. We can talk about anything, and also drink.
Yeah,
But that's not what the
we
prompt
talked Tuesday.
says.
Yes, it says.
I don't see anything about Casual Talk Tuesday.
It,
Okay,
Because
if
they're
ask
changing
me
it.
anything, wit.
That's right. Cooked, Coco, cooked.
no, the name of the live is Casual Talk Tuesdays.
It
Before you
doesn't say it anywhere. It says
Okay,
ask
yes,
me
it
anything.
does. Maybe
No,
if you
before
use your
enter
brain.
the live,
It does say ask me.
Oh my god.
Use your
Like,
brain
let's-
and read it.
He's firing shots at
I
Wit.
actually wanted to talk to
Literally.
John about the morality thing. Actually, I was gonna.
No,
No, morality sucks.
We could have dived into that, but anyway, drink. If someone was to ask me what are 5 adjectives, I think my friends would describe me as. This is what I.
No,
this is-
it doesn't have to be friends. Just people who know you really well.
I gotta say soft. Soft has to be
Okay.
one.
Not you, Jason. I'm asking
I gotta say
just
soft.
something.
There's one of them,
The
Coco, I'm sorry.
the controversial campus.
yeah, you can
Campus? It's compass. But go ahead, Coco.
I would describe him as a campus.
a canvas.
Coco, how would I describe you? 5 adjectives.
I
Can
mean,
you please just controversial campus?
Naturally intelligent,
You're
generous.
stressing me out.
I mean, I would be a canvas
Who
some
was
days,
that?
but anyway.
Okay, so go. Can you like say your adjectives?
Okay, I would hope that my friends would. Okay,
You would hope. Just fucking say it.
Don't be rude. He has.
Oh, I can be rude. I'm a mod
No,
here,
it's his
lady.
eye.
I'm a
She
mod.
What you would hope.
Wit's coming in hot for no reason.
No, Wit just doesn't like drink.
it's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a phone test to see how good my phone case is.
Okay, great. So Coco, what are your
What?
adjectives, bruh?
Okay, if I'm being realistic, I think like my friends would describe me, or people who know me would describe me as. Does it have to be one word, like 5 individual?
It's 5
words?
adjectives. This is not hard. You're overthinking it.
Overthinker.
Overthinker, yeah.
Okay, overthinker. Pushover. 2.
Wait, let him answer.
I'm just kidding. Just go.
Drop my phone down the stairs and see if it will break.
You should
Wait,
throw
what?
it like
Ready?
really hard.
Matthew,
Why?
did you get my freaking money
Okay,
that I sent you?
drop it. Drop it.
Go ahead.
Let's
No,
do it.
don't do that. Drink. You're on like the 6th floor.
Do it.
No, this is my
Drink.
house.
Why don't you just do it?
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear
I
it too.
can't.
How many
I don't
floors
want to
does your
break my
house
phone.
have?
No. Wait, are you
Then
sure?
what
you're
was
doing
the-
it?
Do it.
No, the back of my house.
So how much does your daddy make a year?
Are you rich? Like, what? Like, can you buy another phone if you
He
drop?
makes $22 billion.
Look at my brother's
All
shoe
right, Coco,
collection.
you got 4 more.
Look at my brother's shoe collection.
We
Look
can't
at
see
this.
it. We can't see
Your
anything.
brother J Mike.
I bet it's not better than mine.
Okay,
Not brother mom.
I would say
Coco, 4 adjectives.
I can't see anything. Can you guys see something?
No.
No.
I can see the
Until you
shape.
get some UNC off-white ones,
So you
which
can't
are
see
$5
it?
grand a pair.
No, I can't
Between
see
10?
it.
How can you not see it?
I
Like,
can't
seriously?
see
Camera's
it.
not on.
I just can't.
Then fix your eyes.
Fix my eyes.
This is hilarious.
I actually like
I
this.
didn't even try making my screen big because, like, I understand. Okay. Also, like, does anyone need skincare recommendations? Because I have such good skin.
Good
And, like,
God.
I do actually. My face looks like
Okay, so
with all the craters.
I wanted
didn't
to
do
ask.
Like, okay, I'm sorry, but like, where is this going? This is
Coco, do
I
you
wanted
really
to-
want
I thought
her?
we were
You
supposed
want
to
her
be-
up here? Like, this is the
I
thing
want
you
to continue
Kinda
this.
fun.
I want to continue this. Bring her
I'm
back
the-
up, Coco.
Coco's
You
already
already
said
said
not
it.
to kick her mind.
yeah,
Someone's
it's not
ESP.
even funny how rude that is. Like,
No one ever said we weren't rude.
Coco,
I
that's
really want to know
cute name.
Coco's 4 other adjectives.
well,
Okay,
I
okay,
said that you
controversial
weren't, and
comment.
Wait,
now
we
I
had
see that you are.
Overthinker, and then what else?
Soft.
Okay, I'm really
Pushover.
poor. I'm $20 billion
Dang.
in debt.
Okay, sweet. So, what are your 4 adjectives, Coco? Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. Overthinker.
I know, but I'm just like naturally skinny.
I tried to help. I tried.
Man,
I
this
tried
is
to warn you.
ridiculous.
I'm still waiting on the
hilarious.
adjectives.
I
Okay, I'm
literally
really
hate
sorry.
everything about
I
this.
will just mute now. I will just mute.
Okay, good.
So how much does your
Thank-
daddy make a year?
Stop, Jay.
More than 6 figures?
Stop,
Well,
Jay.
sometimes it's different because like
Jay.
he makes different every year.
Coco, I think it's safe
the
to say that
cartel
Jay is
doesn't
one of your 4
deliver, Jay.
adjectives.
So
Oh my god.
Hey, they're pretty good people.
Jay, please.
My stepdad would
No,
tell you a
I'm
lot
not
about
rich.
them.
I'm just skinny. I'm poor. I just said that I'm 20
he's poor and skinny. Those are her 2 adjectives.
How many cars do you got?
What?
I don't have any car because I'm poor.
Okay, so
I have
poor,
a small
skinny.
bicycle.
You're poor and skinny. What are 3 more adjectives? to
I got
describe
5 cars. Most of them are
Muting
2020s.
me and you're
How are
asking
you
me
poor? You just had
questions
like a Walmart
because-
stock amount of skincare
I didn't mute
products.
you.
Okay, so I'm poor, skinny, cyclist. Because I
Cyclist?
ride my
Cyclist.
bicycle.
That's
I
a
Hey,
ride
do you have a
my
TR?
bicycle.
Do you have a 2024 TRX?
No, because I
Okay.
can't afford that. I don't know what that is, but I can't afford it.
It's a
So-
truck made by Dodge Ram. Pretty nice.
2024 Dodge Ram.
And then maybe I'm like, what's another adjective for me?
adorable.
No, I'm not.
A hoe.
Oh my god, stop it, I like it.
That's a noun.
That's a noun. No, actually, no, that's an adjective, so get it right.
No, an adjective would be like hoey.
No.
Yeah.
You go to private
Noun is a
school?
person, place,
You're
or thing.
hoish.
Adorable is an adjective, sure.
I'm giving up. It's casual
I
talk
can't
Tuesdays.
afford to go to
Let's get those out.
school.
How do you
Okay,
not?
mysterious,
Can you
kind,
afford to pay
graceful.
attention?
There it is,
Elegant
Casual
and
Talk
fair.
Tuesday.
I have 5
Wait, that's
adjectives.
too many adjectives.
Okay, mysterious, graceful, elegant, daring.
That's enough. You had poor and skinny. You had poor and skinny already, so poor.
I changed. I changed my mind from poor and skinny because I decided that I'm gonna eat a lot.
Well, you just changed the rules of the game.
I have a fast metabolism, so I'm naturally skinny. Like no matter what,
Me
like
too.
I'm gonna be skinny.
Oh my
You have
god.
a tapeworm.
So
I
it's
have
just
a
like
decent
really.
How
metabolism.
many
I'd be skinny if I
siblings do
didn't
you
snack
got?
on Cinnamon Toast Crunch at 9 o'clock in the
3.
evening.
I have 3.
And all of them just act
And
like
2
you?
kids. I have 2 daughters. Stop laughing.
2
So
daughters.
is the baby daddy like a homeless bum you found on the side of the
No.
Jay, you are 2 seconds from getting dropped.
It's so rude. Like,
This is crazy.
Oh my
make
god,
fun of my
Jay.
situation. And like, I don't like when people make fun of my situation.
I don't
And it's
either.
just, I have asthma, so it's hard for me to breathe when I'm talking right now. But I'm
You have
skinny.
asthma?
Well, I think I have asthma because like I have to yawn to breathe.
Because I have asthma, but I'm skinny, so it's fine.
No, because I had to go into a different room to yawn, and I need to catch my air.
Okay, hold on.
To catch
You
the
need
air
to-
with your mouth.
Like I need nobody to
outside?
check when I'm breathing, so then I can like breathe.
Do you breathe
in.
out? Do you breathe the outside air?
I'm a nose breather.
Like, catch me outside air?
Bro, there's no way she's
Catch me
22.
outside. How
She
about
looks like
that?
15.
Thank you. It's
Oh,
the
I
Botox.
checked, and but she
Dr.
actually
Michelle
talks like that and
It's
everything.
got to be the most
There's
chaotic live I've jumped on.
Honestly, I like it, kind of.
It's I don't.
That's my doctor. Everyone go and support her. She's amazing. She's on Park Avenue.
Dr. Michelle Curry. What the fuck?
Oh wait a minute. Do you live in LA?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
New York City.
Yeah, I was about to say New York or LA.
I have a house
one
there.
of the two.
I have a house there, but
You have a house in New York City or in LA?
no. LA.
I want to see where this
I'm
goes.
like that British girl.
Like, were you raised in LA though?
No.
Oh well, because you sound
Her
like
daddy owns a bunch of them, so that makes sense.
A bunch of what?
Houses.
Houses.
Oh, I mean, I don't have a house.
You don't, obviously, because you're probably
That's
too
what I
young
meant.
to
No,
own
like
one.
my dad doesn't have any either. Like I don't have a dad.
Where do you
Or
live?
a
The
mom.
streets?
Yeah, I live on the street. Like I have a house, but it's like a doll house.
But you can afford like a phone and all them skin products.
And what were those shoes you showed us?
She's California poor.
Oh no! I just broke into a house.
All right. Well, now
what-
she's
what house?
admitting to crime. We have to kick her.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Okay,
That's
thank you.
sad.
She said she broke into a house.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yep.
Like, I'm not trying to get her like.
No,
you know,
no. That's a
arrested.
good excuse. Yep. That's crime. Can't have that on the
Can't
live.
have that on
so-
the live.
I'm not even
Sorry.
sure we can say the word crime on live.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an argument for God. I want to run on Coco.
And that's how we transition.
I don't want to talk about God right now, to be honest.
But it
Anything
says
else.
I'm agnostic. Ask me anything.
And then it says Casual Talk Tuesday, man.
I think so. That means
Anyways,
I'm allowed to talk about both.
You think that you're funny?
Oh, she's back.
Okay, can we not be rude? Like I was
You're
obviously
not
joking.
22,
Like, obviously,
so how old really are you?
We
You
can't
had to be
joke
like
about
18.
20.
18 or something. There's no way you're 22.
Okay.
I'm
actually-
18 and I don't believe that. There's no way
Coco,
she's 22.
can you tell me what happens
No.
when a girl gets a
No,
period?
please, no. I don't.
When a girl gets a period, there's this thing called blood.
I am begging you. I
Coco,
don't-
do women put
No,
eggs in
please,
their jars?
stop. I'm begging you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nasty.
Oh my gosh, this girl keeps calling me because she's obsessed with me. Like, stop being obsessed with me. It's not my fault.
At least
I'm
somebody's
here.
obsessed with you. I'm sad and lonely.
Okay.
Thank you.
We
I
just
don't,
need
think, I don't think she's over 17 anyway.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
I don't think so either. There's no way.
Hey, can women see their eggs?
No, please, I don't want to talk about that.
Just say yes, Coco. Of course they can. Duh.
I see my egg every time. So,
Oh God.
I've personally seen a woman.
and then I
that's
put it in a
beautiful.
jar.
Okay, let's talk about penises now.
We don't have to.
All right, Coco, 4 more adjectives.
Yeah, you said overthinker. What was the like? That's a noun technically.
Can we allow her back up?
No,
Coco.
shut the fuck up, Jay.
What's
Go
an
ahead.
adjective you think Wit would describe you as?
I already gave him one.
Well-intentioned.
Well-intentioned. Okay.
Brown.
What's one you think I would describe you as?
Overthinker. Well-intentioned.
What's one you think Jason would describe you as?
Naive.
No. Genuine.
Adorable.
Genuine. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait.
Coco. I mean,
Wait.
I think Coco just sums it all
What?
up.
I love you, Wit.
Oh, yeah. I love you too, Coco. Do you see the username the person above has? Jay?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what this person's talking about.
Can we bring that person back up? I want to ask him some more
No,
questions.
Jay, the questions you were asking were everything you said was just.
It's casual talk
Matthew,
Tuesday.
I don't understand what you're saying, Cool Vibes.
No, it's okay. Like,
What are Matthew's adjectives?
we can move on.
All right,
Sometimes
Coco.
angry,
What's an adjective you think I would describe you as, Coco?
misogynistic.
Hey, Coco, look at the name in chat. Look at the name in chat.
What chat?
Can we block that
Yeah,
person?
that person's gonna get your live taken down. Look at the name.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna ban that.
Oh,
That
what
name
was
right
it?
there would actually. I'm not going to repeat it because it will get the live taken down. But that name will get the chat whole live taken down.
Not you, Unqueefa.
Drink, you are not 22. You look like 14. And your friend does too. There's no way.
Oh, okay.
You just block that person.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Couldn't
Okay,
afford
we
collage.
have to give Mob 5 adjectives.
No,
Bye.
Coco didn't do his 5 yet.
We have to finish mine.
Oh, I thought they were
Okay,
not.
so
Coco, what's one you think I would describe you as?
Let's see. I don't know. Like,
Actually, let's do 2. What's a positive one you think I would describe you as, and then what's a negative one?
I think like, okay, the one I want to say is not like a single word adjective, but I think you would describe me as has potential.
Okay.
And then a negative one would be needs to read more.
Okay, interesting.
That's really harsh of you, Mob.
I didn't say
Needs to read more. Does that mean like dumb?
Yeah, you called him dumb, Mob.
You
How
call
dare
him ignorant?
God.
No, not in a bad way, but just like I could read more books. That's something I need to work on. Okay, actually, you know what? My goal this year is just like to read one book cover to cover. Just one. Let's start off with
Read The Catcher in the Rye. If you want to read any book, read that.
Don't
The
listen
Catcher
to
in the
Jay.
Rye. The Catcher in the Rye is a pretty good book.
Let's start off like
one book.
But you read the Bible, Coco.
Or The Catcher in the Rye is about communism.
I'm working
Coco,
on
that's
that.
a low bar, bro.
Actually,
One
that's
book.
what we should talk about. That's what we should talk about. I want to read the Bible, and I'm thinking about doing like little pieces every single day. But should I do Eastern Orthodox Study Bible or ESV Study Bible first?
Not ESV, Coco. It's
I mean, I'm going to say the EO. I'm biased, so.
Yeah, so which Bible should I start off with?
The EO. Just fucking listen to me for once in your fucking life. Just do it.
That's one vote for EO Study Bible.
I'll vote for the EO as well because ESV is pathetic.
Thank you.
Okay, that's 2 votes for the EO Study Bible.
Read
Eastern Orthodox is the truth.
That's 3 votes for the Eastern Orthodox Study Bible. Am I gonna end up reading the Eastern Orthodox Study Bible?
Yeah.
It's most logical.
What do you want to read it for?
I just kind of want to like, cause okay, so people disagree with me when I say that I want to read the Bible. They say it's kind of like there's no reason to reading it because everyone interprets it differently. But I want to. My goal has always been to like understand Christianity or steel man the Christian position, and maybe the Bible might not be the best way to do that. But I want to know the material that I'm working with, right? Like I want to read it cover to cover and know the material and know like how things are referenced in different chapters, because like there's like okay, like admittedly the Bible is very interesting in the sense that like you could read Genesis and you could look at the notes on the bottom of the Bible and it'll say like verse 12 is referencing Ephesians, and then you jump to Ephesians and Ephesians is saying something that connects to Genesis, and you know the whole
Can you
Bible
say Ephesians again?
if I probably said it wrong, but like I probably said like Ephesians.
It's just Ephesians.
Okay, but yeah, like Ephesians and like
Inquisitive.
like you know how like it's so intricate. It's kind of interesting. Like the Old Testament, the New Testament, written by different authors, so many different books, and they cross-reference each other, and it's like a puzzle of like trying to figure out and see the full picture, and everything's kind of like a web connecting to each other. And all that.
Why don't you
stuff.
just read ones that scholars recommend? I think it's not the NASB. I can't remember. It starts with an N. Hold on, let me find it.
Why am I so mean to him? I'm the nicest person to Kogo.
Wait, no, but it's like I never take like you teasing me like in any way, shape, or form. Like I don't know, it's cool.
Okay.
I don't take it as a bad thing.
I'm very nice.
I'm pretty nice too. Just want to put that out there.
Just want to argue with Muslims.
Also, that's another thing. I could
Just
read the
hold on,
Quran.
I'm
I could
going
read the
on.
Quran this year. It's a very small book, which is kind of interesting.
Okay, I'll send you another one called The Soul After Death.
Or read The Catcher in the Rye. It's more interesting.
Catcher in the Rye is a serial unaliver book, Jace.
Not really. It talks a lot about how they escaped communism and stuff. It's pretty good.
I know, but I say that because every single unaliver gets caught, and they recently read Catcher of the Rye. Like, this is a known thing that once you read Catcher of the Rye, you get dystopian, you get nihilist, you hate society, and then you start
How much
unaliving.
money did you spend on that, Mike?
Is that why Catcher in the Rye was banned in the U.S. for the longest time?
Dude, it's not a joke. People go crazy.
How much?
$30.
Oh.
Wait, is that the reason why The Catcher in the Rye was banned in the U.S.? Is because people went crazy?
I bought this mic off a TikTok shop.
Oh, neat.
It's a really cool mic, right?
Yeah.
It's way sweet.
Well, I found the book off South Park. That's the reason why I got interested in it, because it came off a South Park episode.
Wait, so I can ask you anything?
Anything. I'm an open book.
What percentage of Saudi Arabia is inbred?
I don't know. I legitimately don't know. This is new to me.
If you just had to ballpark it.
Yeah, if you had to guess.
Coco, I'm recording you.
2%?
Oh, it's 67.
Whoa.
That's not true,
First,
is it?
first Google it. Google it. First cousin or closer.
Damn.
Coco, just think of the tens of people who will be able to hear you better now.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so Jace, it was banned for mental health and alienation.
Yeah, see, I knew it was banned in the U.S. before because it used to be taught and it used to be read in
Oh my gosh,
schools.
you read one book.
After a while.
We get it. You read the book.
For real. You know what book I haven't read?
The Catcher in the Rye.
No,
The Bible.
Where the red fern grows.
I might kick Jay.
Oh, Wilson Rawls.
To Unalive a Mockingbird.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good book.
Just say
classic.
Wait,
40 to 60% of marriages are between relatives. That's what I found.
Coco,
Yeah, I wasn't lying.
Coco, how are you agnostic, bro?
I'm not in a position where I can say God does exist or doesn't exist, and I don't think we have enough information to know whether God
I think
exists.
it's time for you to just commit.
So we just upgraded from atheism?
You've heard a tag argument, no?
Yeah, I think it sucks.
So, but you do realize that philosophical evidence is stronger than empirical.
What does it even mean? What is the distinction between the two?
What argument did you guys present to him?
We didn't present shit.
I tried to present an argument earlier.
He knows God exists. He's just
Which
agnostic.
argument?
Let's not do tag. I'm good.
What's tag?
I'm not doing tag. I'm just saying philosophical evidence is stronger than.
Okay, what does that mean?
Evidence.
What is
It
philosophical
means he read
evidence?
a William Lane Craig
Yes, so
book.
because scientific evidence.
No, I just want to know what
science
philosophical
is based
evidence
off,
is.
Because science is based off universal laws, right? Okay, we get universal laws and the understanding from philosophical evidence, right? So
Yeah, the
you have a
teleological
precondition.
So
you have a precondition. Wait.
It's like the
You have a
teleological
precondition.
argument, the ontological argument, the
You're
cosmological
just saying like
argument.
logical arguments.
Yeah, that's what a philosophical argument is.
Yes. So.
Wait, Coco, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So you upgraded from atheist to
I
agnostic.
want to hear Kai's answer.
Upgraded?
So you upgraded from atheist, not believing in God, to agnostic, thinking that there could possibly be a God.
Yeah, I did sort of move from atheist to agnostic, yeah.
Do you think you could be God?
No.
Which is like a downgrade from
Yes,
No.
we can be God. Obviously, we can be God.
If I was
If
a
you're
god,
Mormon.
if I was a god, then like That'd be a fucked up situation.
Oh my god.
Well, you're not God now, but you have the ability to become
Why
God.
is
Yes.
TikTok so painful?
It's not. You make it painful.
Reddit.
Coco, what?
No,
what?
you make it painful.
Wait,
I do
I have another
not.
question. Can someone tell me the percentage of the population of Syria that's inbred?
Why are we talking about this?
99%.
Why are you
90%.
so obsessed with
This is
bread?
all over the place.
90%
Coco, I'm
is
just
wild.
curious. What are the
Wouldn't it be cool
chances?
to like
What do you think
live in bread though?
What do you think the chances are?
nice
Of
Be like all
Yeah.
soft and warm and shit.
Oh, wait. I mean, that's a thought.
Coco, what do you think the chances are of the Christian
There's
God
no
existing?
reliable
What like
statistics.
percent?
What are the chances of the Christian God existing?
Like what percent would you give if you had to give one?
Less than
If
Alabama.
it's not at least 60%, I'm gonna be really mad at you.
It's 0 to 1.
It's like 40%.
Wow, what the fuck?
That's still pretty high.
The Christian
That
So
is
is it
Wait,
like
bad.
brother,
so
sister, or cousin?
No,
What's
it's
your-
first cousin or closer.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So if it's 40% for a Christian God, okay, what's the chance of an Islamic God?
Like
Hello?
0%.
100%.
Okay, and then for a Sikh God,
0%.
Zero. I don't even know about Zeke God.
Oh, Coco, what about a general God? Just a God. Just like
Um,
that's the only thing you know about it is it's a God.
0%.
What?
I'd say
It should be
70%.
more.
Wait, hold
I
on,
don't
Casey.
think it matters what religion we
The
are.
classical
I think
theist
we
God
can all
doesn't
agree.
exist.
wait, Moe, wait. This is important.
Bro, this is.
Coco, what percent?
My bad.
Coco, what percent for a classical theist God? Go.
No. Just a God, like any
Just a
God,
God.
any
Any
God.
maybe like 40%.
40?
No, Coco, that's crazy.
Wait,
Even
so
I
do you
think
guys
it's
So
believe
the
that?
Christian God is identical with
Wait,
just
that
any
makes no
God?
sense. That makes no sense to me. You think a regular God is less probable than the Christian God?
Nah,
Doesn't work,
Allahu
Coco.
Akbar, nigga. Islam is the best. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Don't do.
Again,
I
it's like
wanted to
adjectives,
have a
Coco.
debate with a Muslim man.
Wait, so do you guys believe that Coco has the capability to believe in God if he wanted to?
Oh, that to be true because he just said 40% and then said
I think
40% on a
anybody
classical
has the
God.
capability to believe.
So he
Oh,
paused
really?
it.
My turn.
He would,
Wait,
and
so you
clearly
believe
off the
people have the
10%. Let's do the
ability to
math here.
believe on their own?
Let's break it down
What
here.
do you mean on their
40
own?
You just said it's 90% true for there to be a God. 40%
Wait, I want to
Christian,
talk to Win about this.
40% classical, and 10% Islam.
I'm
Right?
just,
You're
he's
giving a
yapping.
90%.
Stop yapping. All right, what, Nelson?
So you believe that a person has the ability to choose whether they believe or not?
Well, you said you added a qualifier on their own. What do you mean
I
by that?
appreciate my mods. I think you're doing a good job today.
Have the capability to choose whether they believe or not.
The capability to choose.
To believe in God or not.
Well, to choose, like, belief, from my understanding, isn't just like affirming a proposition. So, like,
Sorry to
believe in-
interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. I
Oh,
apologize.
Jesus
That guy.
Christ.
Sorry, that guy owes me money. So I'm just every time I'm in here, if I see him in here, I'm just gonna keep kicking him until he pays me my money.
Which
What
guy?
happened? Explain the situation.
Well, he owes me $200,000, but I'm willing to just allow him to send me $40. Right? Like I don't like he owes me money.
Right.
He made a $200,000 wager. I see him right to me, like 2 nights ago when you fell asleep. Like,
Kai?
what? Yeah, Kai owes me money.
Okay, Kai.
Was it?
Pay up.
Yeah,
We'll let you
Matthew,
back up.
hang on. Matthew can confirm. Prook can confirm.
I mean, I was technically there, so.
Robbie says, Shark, don't you owe me money?
Maybe. I might owe Robbie money.
Prook still owes you $100, Jim.
That's true. Prook still owes.
Well, yeah,
But Jim forgave Prook
100.
for that. I don't forgive Kai.
Yeah, the reason that Prook is allowed to come on is because Jim said he could. Okay, so Kai, you need to figure that out with Shark.
Yeah, I just he said he would send $40, and I'm a gentleman, so I'm willing to lower his $200,000 debt to $40. That's fine.
All right, Kai, you need to figure that out with Shark. Until then, you might not be able to come on the panel.
All right, later.
Mods.
Oh, great. All right. Anyway.
But okay. Any other questions? Hopefully not about like incest.
I have a question.
Great.
Okay.
It is great. If you were to choose a Christian denomination to eradicate, which one would it be?
Eastern Orthodox.
That's the only correct answer, my boy. Let's go. We're on the same wavelength.
How would you not choose evangelical, Coco?
Everything but reformed. Everything but
Coco,
You
reformed.
would think
we're
you'd get rid of
for
the
a second.
denominations that were, Zionists, but okay.
We are
Wow,
locked
look, everybody
in,
would, you know
Coco.
what? Everybody's going after the Yos, and I don't like it.
Everybody
Okay,
that's
actually,
not
no, no.
reformed's got to go.
Actually, okay. You know what? In all seriousness, Mormonism.
That's not a Christian denomination.
I thought it. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Why? Why not?
No.
Because Mormons aren't Christians.
They're
Do they
outside of
believe in Jesus?
orthodoxy.
Coco.
There's only
Can I
one
ask you a
true
question?
Christian denomination, but if we're just gonna go with the Trinity, like as a baseline, then Mormons aren't Christians.
Okay, actually,
Orthodox
okay.
aren't either then.
Okay, actually,
We
wait, no,
believe in the Trinity.
wait, no, actually,
In a
change my answer.
disputed, in like a crazy
We're just talking about
convoluted
affirming
way.
the Trinity. Whether you hold to monarchical or social is irrelevant.
Okay,
Coco,
then
can I
actually,
ask you a question?
I'm an officer in Black Student Union.
Wait, hold on. So, like, I'll change my answer. If I can't choose Mormons, then I would say I'd probably want to just wipe out all the Protestant denominations.
Wow.
I'm gonna be
All of
honest.
the Protestants, there's like 40,000, Coco.
Yeah, just wipe
Jehovah
all
Witnesses are not Christian either, Jim.
the
Someone
Protestants
needs to mute.
I think it's scheme.
Listen.
It is scheme.
Yeah, but like all the Protestants can go, and then we can just examine the history of the Catholics and the Eastern Orthodox and figure out who is right in their practices.
Luther already proved they're both wrong.
Martin Luther.
I will fight you, Jim. I will fight you. So yeah, we can see that like the Roman Catholics strayed from the holy tradition. So.
Well, I mean, that's one side of the story. The Catholics might say the same thing.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. One story is correct and the others isn't.
We have to figure this out. We have to investigate.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, Coco.
Yeah, you are entitled to it. There's no justification ecclesiastically for papal supremacy.
Wait, I mean, you might have a case. I mean, like that.
I do have a case. The church totally has a case for it.
I mean, it'd be cool. Like, it'd be cool to like figure it out and come to the conclusion that like Eastern Orthodox is right, and then like it's simple. Like, I just have to go to an Eastern Orthodox church and like.
Yeah, it's just gonna be so simple.
I mean, like I want the truth. Like, I want to like know.
Then
right?
read the Bible, Coco.
The
I don't know
truth?
what to tell you.
Like,
Who's
the
like
Institutes.
who's the truth in Christianity?
John Calvin.
Okay.
Jesus, you fool.
Okay,
It's Jesus. See, even freaking Yaya knows.
Okay, wait. The thing is, like, do you know what it's like? It's like, okay, it's like okay. It's like, let's say that the truth is a person, right? And like the Catholics and the Eastern Orthodox, they're two like copies of the truth, but they're like identical, right? And like you're trying to figure out like
Identical how?
Wait,
They
hold
both
on,
venerate the
Wait,
saints.
bear with me.
Yeah, what's wrong with veneration?
Wait, no, like I think like
Second commandment.
Do you know in those TV
Is
shows?
veneration worship?
It's graven images.
So like veneration is not worship.
Even a picture of Jesus is a second
Okay,
commandment.
so
violation.
when you like honor your mother and your father, do you think that that's worshiping your mother and father?
Do you know what a graven image is?
Okay, so like we're not talking about graven images. We're talking about
That's the
worship
second
and
commandment.
veneration.
Even a picture of Jesus is a graven image.
Are you serious?
Yeah, even red lettering in the Bible is.
Okay, so when you
violation.
are we made in the image of God?
Yeah, Imago
Okay, so
Dei.
when you kiss your mother, are you know, is that a graven image?
No.
She got you there.
Okay, so kind of dumb. Iconoclasm is really stupid if you really want to go down that route.
Damn.
Any denomination that believes soteriology is synergistic is just heresy.
Heresy on what basis? What dogma?
They think that they have a role in their salvation just because they want to have some of the glory. They think they play a role in their
I
salvation.
want some of the glory. Is that like that's your argument?
Yeah.
I want some of the glory.
Do we really
Did
want to
you
do
play a
this?
role in your salvation?
They eat themselves, folks.
Oh, by the way.
Oh wait, are you a Calvinist, Nelson?
Oh, by the way,
What?
later tonight we are doing trivia because
I'm
Autumn
a
We do
Calvinist,
black people
yeah.
trivia. Whit will know every single one.
Nils is gonna ask the questions, and we can have other
I
questions.
don't know any
Nils
black
wins
trivia.
trivia.
Well, I figured you would because your favorite football team is led by a black man.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
How are the Chiefs doing?
Terribly.
They're in the Super Bowl.
Boo. Eagles will win.
Oh
Eagles.
no.
When the Eagles
Those
get their
fans are
revenge,
disgusting.
I'm screenshotting every angle
Wait, actually,
and
okay.
sending it.
Someone in the comments said, "Let's get Coco a bigger mic." Actually, if you go to my link tree in my bio, you'll see you'll see an Amazon wish
Oh
list,
my
and
god.
like there's this mic that I want. You can buy it.
Coco, you're not an OF
Coco, for
model,
what
man.
I
reason?
still don't
Go into your
understand.
wish list.
Like, if I honor my mother and my father, am I worshiping them?
I'd hope not.
Can you
I'm
guys
just
still hear
asking.
me?
Because it seemed like
No.
veneration is just honoring. So I'd imagine that if I'm honoring my mother and my father, that would mean worship, according to Nelson.
Nelson, why would you make your TikTok page a business profile?
Because this is my business.
Wait, hold
Coco.
on. Hold on.
How
Really
many
quick.
Because this is
likes?
being wrong?
How
Can
many
you guys
likes
hear
for
me?
you to start a feet finder?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're the one who
Can
thinks
you
you
guys
played
hear
a
me?
role in your salvation.
Yes, Coco.
Nelson,
Stop
why
doing
are you
that with the
talking to
mic.
us if it's
Can you guys
predestined
hear me?
anyway?
No, Coco, we can't.
Hey Coco, how
Why?
many
Can you hear
likes
me?
for you to start a feet finder?
Wait, so if I hold it right here, you guys can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
How a microphone works, Coco.
Coco,
Hey
slap
Coco.
yourself with it in the forehead.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Stop it. Don't get the thought out of your head.
He's so easily influenced. Look at him.
Right. So I guess the
Coco, get
Ark
drunk
of
and
the
go drive.
Covenant, the Ark of the Covenant, right, in the Old Testament, that was a graven image.
Hold on, let me see. Looking for a
I don't
background.
even know what that is. What is a mark of a covenant? A mark of
Ark
a promise?
of the Covenant.
Ark of the, like an ark of promise?
No.
Hey
No, it was
Coco,
like
I
a
got a question for
container.
you.
Hey, it's
Like
just
a
me, that,
chest.
buddy.
No, just because you asked.
Coco, how many likes for you to start feet finder?
Whitney, can you ask if
Feet are
someone
so big
has
you won't miss.
bought him something off his wish list?
Who removed Yaya? No,
I didn't do that.
that's not a thing. We are not gonna do that.
Thanks, Aspen, for the Actually, I'm not going to say that out loud.
Black Lab. We're not gonna remove Yaya.
He's jealous of me.
Black Labs, man.
Rude.
Thanks for... smell the roses.
Thanks for the rose. Smells good.
Where did that black dude who pretended to be
I'll
Miles
jump
Morales
in.
go?
Okay, let me swap someone
Pick
for.
Scheme. He hasn't said
I'll
anything.
jump, okay.
Skeet, skeet, yeet.
I'll start.
Oh my god. Timothy Chalamet could get it, respectfully.
Hi,
Yo,
Black Labs,
Coco,
man.
what's the name of the mic you want? What's it called?
Let me look at it.
Wait, are you really about to get it for him?
Yeah, he's a freshwater ecologist. He can afford anything.
Wait, hold on.
Are you that desperate for friends?
I asked Black Lasman if he met a saltwater ecologist. He didn't respond to me.
Because it was stupid.
Well, what's
Yeah,
stupid?
so salvation is faith plus works, just so everybody knows.
What if I don't want to do the work? That's work.
Okay, it's called the HyperX Quadcast S, and it's $119.
It's the same one Parker
Okay,
has.
so I'm going to buy it just for me and just to spite you.
Damn.
I was about to say, would you help me with my bachelor?
You said wait, HyperX Quadcast?
Yeah, you can if you want. That'd be cool.
Why do you always have to contradict me, Jim? It's getting old.
Maybe I'll buy the one that's 170 instead.
Let's see.
If I say it's only faith, do I have any moral judgment status?
Let me see.
What was that, Cage?
Like if Jim says, "Hey, I think only faith is required for salvation."
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Is there any stones he can throw? I don't know.
That's a great question, Cage. Bring him up here and ask.
This is like one of the best mics.
Hi, Nelson.
Nelson. Oh my God, that's the same one Parker has. And you know what, Coco? I wasn't gonna say that out loud.
Who
It's
is
Coco's
the children
accent.
of Israel today? Who
It's a really
is?
good mic.
I think it's who are, but that's fine.
Look at that. English is a second language class.
Who are the children of Israel today? That would be the body of believers scheme.
I want to get one.
Do I accept which PSR? Oh wait, I know who this is.
Do you guys accept the PSR?
Jason DX.
Honestly, I have a question.
Nihilism. Can we be friends?
Oh my God, Clark, I missed you.
Do you think you
Why'd you mute me in the other live?
Huh? Why? I didn't mute you. I gave you a timer.
Wait, is that Clark?
I'm gonna send you a gift, Billy.
Okay.
What the fuck? I don't even have mod here, so I don't do anything.
I removed him personally. Clark came into my life and called me a bunch of slurs, and I'm not gonna have that.
That's mean of him.
Clark, you can go F off. Like,
which slur did he use?
Which slur in particular?
He called me.
Did Coco just
me
ask a black slurs, man which slur?
No, I did.
He called me a black baboon monkey. You're not gonna get out. You're not on my live. No, you're done. Like,
Nah, if you call him that, that's kind of crazy. We should not have that on you.
Like,
yeah, just the other day, I called Black Lasman a knuckle dragon, melon munchin, spear chucking N-word in public.
Wait, you called me melon munchin? I don't remember that part.
It's explicit.
Nelson, who gave you scripture, by the way?
I think I have a 58 actually.
Who gave you what? Who gave him who scripture? Nelson?
Mm-hmm.
God gave him scripture.
No.
The
Jim,
Lord.
Actually, I haven't noticed the difference.
Worship and veneration aren't the same thing, idiot.
Is college beneficial?
No, are you getting a USB mic, Coco?
Yeah, like I was about to say, like
No, those aren't good mics, man. Like y'all, the podcast world is deceived on good audio equipment. Like,
really?
No person that you've ever listened to record a song used a USB mic.
Well,
No
I mean
one.
that's true. Yeah, I mean like.
But Coco's not a music
You can
artist.
literally use an SM50 to record. People are just like they're just going to Amazon and finding it.
I think I have a 58.
I've also looked at the mics at. I've also looked at the mics at Guitar Center.
Fact people can talk over you right now is crazy to me.
Yeah, right. I'm on a motherfucking phone.
I'm lagging. I'm not trying to cut anybody off.
This is a $30 mic off of the
That's
TikTok.
good. Yeah, that's great. I use a USB mic for AXP, so it's not.
Hey,
like
I got a $20 mic from Walmart. It's just earbuds.
No.
I bought a Blue Yeti, but you need to like get a adapter for the phone.
Well,
that's
those Yetis. The Yetis and stuff that people like freaked out about. It's just like name brand shit. Like if you asked any of
No,
those
Blue
people,
Yeti's the best for ASMR, which is what I do, and it works. That's my own channel. Leave me
if you
alone.
like ASMR, you could get.
No, I don't like it. I do it.
So
No,
Coco,
sorry.
are you here?
That's
Here's a
what
video.
that's what I meant. I think if you do ASMR, which I don't fully understand, but I'm not gonna like judge
Stop,
something I don't
Coco.
understand it.
Don't fucking do it, Coco.
You could get a lot better like quality with like an actual mic.
Stop it, Coco. Okay.
Coco.
Yeah, he did it. I saw these pieces of thoughts in his head.
What are you doing, Coco? You're making it look like it's a.
Why are you making out with your mic?
So fucking stupid.
That's what they do on ASMR.
not hot,
Like,
honestly. I'm not
Can you
even
make out with it?
Dude, the things I've seen on TikTok is horrendous.
That's your algorithm. That's the bricks that you laid.
What side are you on of TikTok?
I have a chode, so this kind of like speaks to me.
How can we kick those?
We do like the things that they do on TikTok. Like they'll wrap plastic on their
Again,
mic,
that's your algorithm.
do like weird shit with it. I don't
What
know.
are you doing?
Your mic is fine. I can hear you just fine.
Oh, there's Kason, that fucking bitch.
Oh, hello, my love.
Your love.
Kason gets so much hate. I don't understand.
Kason never sent me the video of him working out, and I've been at half.
Oh
chub
yeah, you're
the
actually
entire
right.
time.
Okay, I'm glad you
Yeah,
reminded me
that
of that.
video too.
Wait, actually, Yaya, you said you had an ASMR channel. I think we should all subscribe and support. So,
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
thank you.
she said she has a feet finder?
Yeah, you have that too. No, thank you.
I want to go live and just take like aluminum foil to a mic and just scratch it all over the mic and be like,
There's a
"Oh, it
market
sounds
for
so
that, J-Mac.
good."
There are people who are, like,
yeah,
look up
just-
fast and
I just want to
aggressive
do a live where
ASMR.
I'm making the most absurd noises and just be like, "Doesn't it sound so amazing?"
People like
Sorry,
that.
I'm not making fun of you. Yeah, I just think it would be funny.
You can make
I just
money.
think-
You can joke as much as you want, but you make bank.
Oh no,
You
I
can
know,
do
I
it.
know. I am not doubting you. I fucking hustle that shit. Yeah. And by the way, there are people that like legitimately feel like that's therapeutic to them. So I don't want to take that away from them. Like I just like whispering and that kind of stuff. It like annoys me. So I have the opposite effect.
There's
No,
some.
ASMR
I mean-
can be like raindrops or the sound of water or whatever. People have different tastes.
I'm gonna do fart ASMR. Just like really cool
Okay.
fart sounds.
Right.
yo.
Do it.
Who just sniffed? Okay, whatever.
It was me.
No.
Wait, let me ask a question. So there's people out there that do like animal ASMR, like they'll record an animal eating. If somebody gets off to that, is that bestiality?
Yep. Yes, it is Black Lab. Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Asking for a friend.
No.
Fetishism.
Yep.
I don't know.
The answer is yes.
The
You think
answer is
so?
100% yes.
Black Lasman, get help.
No, I don't do that. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't do that. That's my favorite. friend.
Bestiality is not vegan.
I'm
so I
asking,
literally-
and every time somebody says I'm asking for a friend, they mean themselves.
No. Bestiality is not vegan, so I literally can't do it.
I think the people you should be worried about are the people that like the mukbang stuff. Like anyone that watches other people eat and they get off to that, I think you should get an MRI. Like I got an MRI
Stop being
today.
off to it. Sometimes it's
Like,
satisfying.
I got an
Don't you, like,
MRI
watching
today. It's
people
okay
eat
to get an
cells
MRI.
and things?
Just get one on your brain. Like
They actually use it.
I don't
for
think
some
that should
eating
be the
disorders.
case. I think they should just be lined up against a wall.
Whoa.
Oh, all right. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what ethnic group are we talking about?
Black
I'm
people.
sure they. I'm
I
sure
was
they
like, you're
have
in a room with
all
black people,
ethnicities
so
that
just
like.
Are we talking about jigaboos or what are you talking about?
All
I-
ethnicities.
I'm not talking about that.
Are you talking
No,
about Jews or what are you talking
I'm
about?
just reminding you. That's all.
I'm gonna need you to like stop making everything racial.
Me? I'm not making it racial. I'm just asking.
Exactly,
you to talk
Black
about
Lives. Stop making everything race based. Fucking loser.
Yeah. You
Look,
fucking
you're the
leftist.
one who was obsessed with finding out what my
No,
race is.
don't make me bring Bart back.
Are you telling me
No.
nobody can just
No,
can't
we will
hear the
not
nigridity
bring
from you?
No, Whit wanted to know what my
Did
race
I
was
miss
really
something?
badly.
Dude, it's
Black
just
Lasman keeps trying to get me to say the N word.
That's. I mean, look. It's not, I don't have to try
Wit,
that hard.
don't do it, Wit. Don't fall into the trap,
I'm not
Wit.
I got
fall into
Kason
the
to say
trap.
the N word.
Not
I have a
again.
photo of
No,
Kason
you
in
did
full
not.
Look,
blackface.
she tries to bait me by saying vinegar, but we all know what she's trying to say.
I have a photo of Kason in full blackface.
Precept says we're one race, the human race.
Technically,
No.
we're all
Yeah, and he says
related.
that after he says the most insanely racist shit ever. Then he's like, "What?
Technically, in
We're
the
all one
Bible,
race."
me and Coco are related because we're all God's children.
I mean,
Exactly.
according to
Hold on,
biology,
is Yaya
we're
famous?
related. This is
Wait,
not
wait,
a.
can you say vinegar?
What?
Vinegar.
Well, she says
Yeah,
she says vinegar without the vin.
No, I do not.
What, vinegar?
That's not Venus.
Yeah, no, just take the vin off that.
Hey.
Nigga.
it's not-
Whoops, my bad. Whew, almost said that on live.
Okay.
Oh, Coco, want to hear something interesting?
I think we should.
We got a results for our
Person that makes
graduation.
everything racial.
I'm top 25 in my class.
Good job. No, dead ass. Congratulations.
Jace, I truly thought you were
Man,
fair.
that's so great.
Guys, I got all A's and B's on my report card last week.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm graduating top 25 with a bunch of chords from all the clubs I was in.
I miss high school. That was a good time to be alive.
Was it?
What?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
High school was pretty good.
Coco,
Actually,
high
no,
school,
high
was
school was
7
fine.
years ago.
I'm mad. I should have been valedictorian.
I genuinely.
I wish I would have.
Have been smarter.
Wish I would have focused on my grades a bit more.
I don't know. I've just never had a problem with my grades. Always had a problem paying attention.
Yeah, I just never really cared much while I was in high school. I didn't like actually care about learning until like right after I got out
A
of high
bad
school.
test taker? You mean?
Like I've only taken my ACT once, and I made a 26.
You struggle with the part where we find out what you know?
Imagine struggling with basic shit in school. You guys suck.
Yeah, I actually want the link to your,
Feet
ASM
finders?
channel. I
What's
do
the
want
link to the
support.
feet finders?
I'll send it to you.
Oh, wait, actually?
You want my feet
Oh my
finder?
god, Coco's meat's on 100 right now.
I know. Black Labs.
Or not Kason. I'm sorry, Coco.
Oh, Jim, that's great.
Coco,
DM me.
I know this has already been said, but like you're the quietest person on the panel, and you're the host. I can't hear you.
Oh, see, that's another adjective.
I'm gonna have to
Be
start.
quiet.
I'm gonna have to start doing that Elise thing and going. The host has a
Ew.
I fucking hate that. Oh my god.
Hey, Slurms, I talked to your boy Sacred the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he came up. I thought it was you. I started just being like, next summer, the non-cognitive meta-ethical axiom of blah, blah, blah. And he was like, you can make fun of me all you want, J-Mike. And I was like, oh my god, this is actually him. And then I just kept it going. I was like, next summer, J-Mike will get destroyed and absolutely humiliated by an mathematical substrate of the metaphysical non-cognitive axiom. Like I was just like throwing gibberish together like he does. And dude, he told me, like, he gave an argument, and I don't remember the argument, but it had predicated on like some normative values or something with greatness. Maybe it was like Anselm's modal ontological argument. I don't even remember what it was.
J-Mike, do you
But I
have
remember
a
just being like, hold on, well, what if I'm somebody that denies that there's like any good properties or like any normative properties at all? I just think that's false. Like, how would you convince me of the first premise of this argument? And he's like, well, that's actually what you're doing there is a logical fallacy. You're actually conflating categorical syllogisms. And he just was saying like fucking nonsense. It was so hilarious. Like, I have to ask Kylo if he can send me that recording. It was so bad. And then he was like going off how he's like a university professor, or maybe someone said that he was. But he told me that he was going to come in my eyes. So I was like, well, you're a university professor. I'm sure your university will not want to hear this recording.
No, that's a pause and a half.
So, yeah, he told me he was going to come in my eyes.
Jimmer, you're not
stopped what I was saying. I was just like, what the fuck, bro?
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Rebecca. Yeah, we found his website. Like, he has like a book on Amazon and a website. Like, he's one of those kinds of people.
Good old Michael.
It was so bad. It's so bad that I have an argument. Okay, he's so bad. I have an argument he gave me where I'm going to literally go to Staples, or I don't even know if Staples exists anymore, but I'm going to get this shit framed in my room. The argument he gave me where his first premise, it was like, there's so many, it's like 8 premises of gold, like premises of gold. Well, the first premise is existence exists. That's the first premise of the argument. It's so bad. It's so stupid. And I think the second premise is existence is existence. This is the same thing. Like, oh, okay. So just tautology again. Like, it's so great. And he was like, I never gave such an argument. I was like, dude, I recorded the conversation. It's on my phone. And I have the argument.
You always
the
commit
evidence
the fallacy.
is damning for you.
You always commit the fallacy of conflating logical syllogisms, though. So, what was it he said?
I don't know. It's like,
that's your bitch.
Kylo at one point goes, I don't know, I think you guys could have a good conversation. He's pretty smart. And I had to like stop and go, Kylo, you're going to have to do, like, in the next 10 minutes before I just decide to leave, you're going to have to like now bring yourself back up to the status where I think that like you're worth being on. Because if you think this motherfucker is smart, like, I don't think you know what reality is, and I don't want to be a part of this.
He's the smartest guy I know.
There is a video of you talking to Jay Dyer.
Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel.
It's on.
It's like the only thing I've recorded that I've made sure to upload to like everything I have. Like everything I have is uploaded. Oh yeah, there's like a video going around that people are saying is me, and it's like I don't even know who that guy is, but
This
yeah.
one is you. This is Jay
The only video of me and Jay Dyer's on my YouTube channel is the only time we ever talk. There's a claim that I called into his show that's recorded. That's not me. Anyone can go listen to that, and they can.
You still hold the view that atheism.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that's the right one. Yep, that's the one I uploaded to every single channel.
It's not another channel. Not everything's about you.
Well, no, that's fine. I want everybody to take that clip and upload it to their channel. Yeah.
Jay Dyer smoked you.
Wait. So did he smoke me when he didn't give the contradiction that he says is entailed by atheism?
Yeah, the contradiction of atheism.
No, I'm asking you, did he give me the contradiction? Play the recording for everybody and listen to when he says it depends on their justification. That means that it's not a necessary entailment, right? If it's right there. Go back.
What?
Go back and play it for everybody.
In terms of justification for the proposition.
In terms of now pause it. In terms of justification for the proposition.
You're saying
so
you can.
Yes, that's a performative contradiction. So
it's not a performative contradiction.
It is a performative contradiction. You don't
no, it's not.
Okay,
no, it's
not. Link you to the paper that'll explain it. So it's a performative contradiction.
there's a paper that explains it. Where it's
So it's a performative contradiction because the background information that's going to be entailed when you say God is not going to exist is going to undermine the ability of the
dumbass. I don't know who kicked him. I don't know why they kicked him. Should bring him back up. But dumbass. A performative contradiction is something like which I know you know it like I know you know the difference. We've had this conversation, right? And so you know that a performative contradiction is something like if I'm unalived, if I'm dead, and I come up to like Black and I'm like, hey, I'm alive, right? That'd be like, or I'm sorry, I'm dead and I'm alive. That'd be a performative contradiction, right? I'm alive and I'm telling this person that I'm dead, right? Now, in the case of the proposition God doesn't exist, there's no performance, dumbass. No one's performing anything. It's a proposition. It's not a propositional attitude that someone has. It's a proposition. And the question is, what is entailed by the proposition God doesn't exist, right? What is the contradiction entailed by the proposition God doesn't exist? Now, I've been waiting for that answer, and in the clip that I posted on my channel, you will see that I clipped alongside my conversation two different people he's had conversations with. One, Ruckster, two, Dr. Avi. Both of them asked the same question. In Avi's case, he asked, hey, have you backed off, this is a quote, have you backed off the claim that God's non-existence entails a contradiction? That's a direct quote. And he says, no, I've never backed off the claim.
Okay, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Watch the video.
Okay,
you'll see
I
that
can link you. Okay, I can link you to.
I don't care about you linking me. I care about you telling me you understand the
explain it to you.
Yeah, I understand. I care about whether or not you understand the distinction between the proposition versus an agent holding the proposition. Or are you that fucking stupid?
Okay.
Right. This has nothing to do with someone's like epistemology, dumbass.
Okay, I can link you to the paper.
I understand what a performative contradiction is. That's not the claim. The claim doesn't have to do with an agent. So stop, PMARS. If you talk about an agent, I don't care about that. I don't care about what an agent does. What I care about is the proposition God doesn't exist entailing a contradiction. That doesn't involve anybody's epistemic schema. That doesn't involve anybody's thoughts on anything. You're just really stupid, so you should just answer the question.
Okay, so first of all, we have to explain what a performative contradiction is.
No, we don't.
Okay, yes, we do.
No. It's not relevant. What's the contradiction entailed by God's non-existence? That doesn't entail me even like writing it on a piece of paper, saying it to you. It doesn't require fucking anything. You could literally just talk to like ChatGPT or write the argument down on a piece of paper for yourself that entails the contradiction. You don't need somebody. If you think you need somebody, your argument fucking sucks, right? Because presumably sans creation, God already...
I'd be allowed to talk.
Yeah, okay. You can talk. Don't go into performative contradiction bullshit. That wasn't why I got up on the panel. Why I got up on the panel was...
Well, stop interrupting.
Yeah, you are getting muted. And the reason why you're probably getting muted, I'm not muting you, but the reason why you're probably getting muted is because you're not tracking the problem. So don't go into performative garbage. Go into the contradiction that's entailed by God's non-existence. That doesn't require performance from anybody. Dumb fuck. Now go ahead.
Okay, it's a performative transcendental argument. So
Dumb fuck. I don't care about somebody's performance. I
You
care
don't-
about the
I'm trying to
proposition.
explain- you
Dumb
don't-
fuck.
you
Do you know the difference between a performance and a proposition? Dumb fuck. Do you know that? Do you know what
I
that
can
is?
link you
I
the
can explain
paper.
it to you.
You don't know what you're talking about. I can.
Oh,
link
I don't
you
know.
the
I don't know what I'm
paper.
talking about when I
Okay?
ask you the question. Do you know what the difference between a performance and a proposition is?
I'm not here to learn from you, J. Mike.
Yeah, I know, and yeah. I know you're not, but I'm asking you. It's not a learning thing.
I can
I'm
link the
asking
paper
you.
that says you're wrong. You can.
Yeah,
prove it
I
if
know.
you
I
want.
hear the shakiness in your voice. Just go ahead and answer the fucking question, dumb
Right.
fuck.
Okay. So, tag is a performative.
Stop. That's not. No, go listen. Look. Okay. Coco or anybody else, do you want to play the recording so that everybody can get the full context of what's going on? Play the recording.
Play the recording.
The recording is me coming up to
That's
Jay
access to
on
that.
his panel on TikTok and saying, and asking him, "Hey, yeah, so you think
aren't
that
you
the
letting me
prop, you think that that God's non-existence entails a contradiction, right?" And then he
wants to do a community college
goes
election.
on to saying that's about their justification. What I'm interested in is if he's backed off the claim that God's non-existence entails a contradiction, not about anybody's performance.
I'm trying
That's
to
not the
explain it
question
to
I'm
you, pussy. I'm trying to explain it to you, pussy. It's a performative.
That hurts my feelings
transcendental
when you say
argument.
that.
So what Kant was doing, Kant was just showing that.
I don't
like,
care about Kant. I don't care about Kant. Shut the fuck
Jesus
up and just give me the
fucking
contradiction.
Christ.
Hey, if there's a
Give me the
video, I want to
contradiction.
see the video.
Give the contradiction.
Give the contradiction.
I'm trying to explain it.
We don't need
I mean-
the fluff. Get to the
Anyone
the
that
P
wants
not
to see the
P,
video, just type
UB.
in J Mike J Dyer or just J Mike and then or a YouTube channel, and then just look at my channel and watch the video. I posted 2 clips of it. Like and by the way, all the J Dyer fans and pre-sub, it's not going anywhere. You can bitch and moan and try to make me think and try to manipulate me to think
Not
it's
even
like some
letting me
ownage.
fucking
It's not
think.
going
Yeah, listen.
anywhere. I'm sorry. It's staying there forever.
Good job.
Just look at my comment section. You can see the desperate Dyer fans to say that action is entailed by God not existing. Now, what he went into was to say, well, it depends on the justification. What I would like is that's fine. We can move to some type of performative contradiction, but first concede to me that the proposition that God doesn't exist it's not a theorem. Theism or atheism isn't a theorem of logic. You're not going to be able to derive some contradiction on either side. It's stupid. No theist should say this. No atheist should say this. It's stupid.
Josh Rasmussen has a paper saying.
Oh my fucking god.
Josh Rasmussen has a paper with an argument that
I'm just gonna take this as a concession that you can't give the
allowed to talk.
Well,
no, like
Josh
if
Rasmussen
you're not
has
going to identify the contradiction. I'm just going to take this as a concession of the debate.
He won't even let me talk.
I'm not going to let you talk unless you identify the contradiction. Until you do, and if you don't, then I just win the debate.
We don't need the fluff. Like,
if you don't let me talk, how am I supposed to give the contradiction?
I'm only going to let you talk if you identify the contradiction.
Exactly.
You should start with it is the case and it is not the case.
Yeah, give us the P and not P.
That's what you should do.
We don't care about papers. We don't care about.
Yeah, exactly. It's fluff. You're just like Rasul. You're just a bunch of fluff.
You assume the preconditions of intelligibility and you deny the preconditions of intelligibility.
Derive that.
So for intelligibility to be the case,
I'm asking for an actual syllogism.
Sure. Okay.
Premise one.
Premise one. Okay, premise one. The ontology of the universe is such that either A, unity is ultimate and not plurality, or B, plurality is ultimate and not unity, or C, unity and plurality are co-ultimate.
That's one premise.
Premise two. If unity is ultimate and not plurality, then knowledge of the universe is impossible. Premise three. If plurality is ultimate,
okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
then knowledge of the universe is impossible. Premise four. Knowledge of the universe is not impossible. Sub-conclusion, therefore, the ontology of the universe must be such that unity and plurality are co-ultimate. Conclusion, therefore, Christian theism is the case, since only Christian theism posits
Hold on. That doesn't follow.
Plurality are
That doesn't follow. Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait. What was the third premise again? Or are you
That's
just making it up?
The third premise is that if plurality is ultimate and not unity, then knowledge is impossible. Knowledge of the universe is impossible.
And then you're concluding something about Christian theism?
That's such a jump. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not understanding. Like, I had a contention.
Yeah, I know. You got tiny J Mike brain.
No, I'm just asking
Tiny
how this
brain.
is formally valid.
Oh, I don't know.
It just doesn't seem like it's formally valid. I mean, I'm not looking
It doesn't
at it.
seem like it. No.
I mean, Kaysen, does this appear to be formally valid to you?
Oh, maybe it's probably not because atheism or something.
Well, that's not. I don't know who kicked him, but that's not what I'm saying. Like, it's like, look, I'm just
He's so dumb.
I mean, I was initially like really weirded out by the conditional you gave, but then I was just like, wait a second, what? What the fuck is this?
I have the video here if you want me to play it.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, and watch the part when Jay shifts from not being able to give the contradict. Make sure this is in your mind.
It's off your page, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you notice when he doesn't give me P and not P, but instead of it being a necessary entailment, it's contingent and it depends on somebody's justification. Which just means which is, by the way, trivial because depending on someone's justification could just be contradictory in any case. It's just stupid. So yeah, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? Yo. Hey, so you still hold the view that atheism or the non-existence of God entails a contradiction?
Well, it entails a contradiction in terms of justification.
What?
In terms of justification for the proposition.
So for the proposition God doesn't exist, you're saying you can make a derivation such that there's a proposition and its negation?
No, that the statements can't be justified. You don't know what that means?
That's a concession, by the way.
You think that something not being justificatory means that there's a contradiction?
It could be, yeah.
But necessarily?
Again, it depends on how the person frames the argument. So if you're going to say that there is no God, then you're going to have to be able to justify the claim or how you know that.
Yeah, but that's okay. So you're conceding then that the proposition God does not exist you can't actually derive
it. It depends on how you're trying to make the argument or how you're what that
That's a concession that the proposition doesn't entail a contradiction.
Really entail a contradiction, or it doesn't entail a contradiction, right? I mean, presumably, if it does, you could just tell me what the proposition and negation are.
Does language assume logic?
I don't know what that question is satisfying my concern.
Logic.
Look, I was just asking you for the contradiction.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to go into.
I predict you're gonna boot me, but if you could just give me the contradiction.
Language assume logic.
Why are you asking me a question when I'm asking you a question? It just sounds like you're dodging, very clearly.
Language assume logic.
Why are you dodging?
Kicked.
Yes, language assumes logic, and that's the
kicked. And then he frantically brings me back up if you want to hear part 2, but it doesn't do him any favor. And in part 2, I actually link his conversation that he's had in the past.
So is he trying to say that the proposition is a contradiction insofar as you assume logic, but you also deny logic by making the proposition?
Well, I don't know what his view is because his view is something trivial, like it depends on the justification. But imagine I said that there are like pink fairies on Mars, and someone if I said, well, that's not that like entails a contradiction. You came up to me and go, do you still hold the view that pink fairies on Mars holds a contradiction? I just told you, well, it depends on their justification. That's just a trivial response because any proposition or any justification that I give you, I could just give you some contradictory, like I could just give you propositions that are completely contradictory as part of my justification, right? So like that doesn't,
yeah, but
it doesn't elucidate it. It doesn't elucidate anything.
Isn't it baked in the argument that like the justification, at least for like an atheist, doesn't have a justification?
Yeah, but notice what I asked. Yeah. What did I ask him?
Yeah.
I asked him if he still holds the view that the proposition if God's non-existence or the proposition God does not exist entails a contradiction. I didn't say anything about an agent holding the proposition. I said nothing about that.
Right.
So the point, there was a deliberate way of phrasing it that way, which is that I know that's where you want to go. I know you want to tackle someone's like epistemic schema. That's fine. I get that. But you're recorded saying God's non-existence entails a contradiction. In part 2 of my video, I have 2 separate clips of him saying that. And him not even just saying that, him saying I've never backed off the claim. Right. So that's just a separate conversation. I don't know if he keeps kicking him. That's fine. You can. I mean, he's not very interesting to talk to.
I don't want him up here. He's just he's not here to learn or like provide anything of substance. Like,
I mean, in 6 years of talking to him, he hasn't progressed. So it's another 6 years he'll be the exact same, which is like scary because I was really stupid 6 years ago. Like I was like typical new atheist, just really bad arguments and just mad rah religion bad. And I'm like, I look back and I'm like, wow, I've progressed. And I look back at him and I'm like, what happened, bro? Like, how have you not progressed?
I'm back. I just got done eating. What happened?
PMARS gave an argument. I got him to give an argument, but then like it was clearly. I mean, I want to be charitable because it's like maybe if I actually see the argument or something or do like a truth table, it's valid. But like the way he laid it out, it just jumped to therefore Christian theism is true, and I was like, wait, what? How does that follow from the premises? But what was weird is like I had an issue with the some conditional statement he said about knowledge being impossible. It was some conditional statement, and I was like, well, I don't really understand what the argument for that's going to be. But then he just jumped to therefore like Christian theism is true. So then I was like, whoa, hold on 1 second. I don't even want to attack this specific premise anymore. I just don't even think this argument is valid. So then I actually asked you. I said, Kaysen, do you think that this argument's valid? But you didn't respond.
Oh, damn.
Assumed you were gone. Yeah. And I anticipated your response was going to be prima facie no.
Yeah.
And then we just played the recording of Jay Dyer, not me talking to Jay Dyer, asking for what the contradiction is entailed by the proposition, not some performance or someone saying it, right? Which is this. There's a distinction between someone's propositional attitude and the proposition itself. Jay's recorded saying that the proposition itself entails a contradiction. PMARS came up here doing some bullshit, stupid shit where he was like, thank you, Kantian constructivism. I mean, I have never taken a class in philosophy, so if I know a little bit or if I don't, it doesn't really affect me that much. You know, that's fine. You can think that. But yeah, I try to make a distinction between, look, holding this proposition being true that God doesn't exist is just going to be, it's just separate from this performance. So when I asked him, I got up and said, do you still hold the view that God's non-existence or the proposition that God does not exist entails a contradiction? That, I believe, is a direct quote of what I asked him. And he said, it depends on the justification. And I said, what? And he goes, well, it's going to depend on their justification. But that's just trivial, right? And the example I kind of gave to people here was that, like, I can just say that, like, there's a pink fairy on Mars or something. And if Kaysen comes up to me and goes, like, yeah, but you think that there not being a pink fairy on Mars entails a contradiction, I just go, well, no, it just depends on the person's justification that there's not a pink fairy on Mars. That's just like trivial. Because like for any proposition or anything I think to be true, it could just like something I give you just might be like a set of contradictory propositions, right? That could be true for anything. So that's like just really stupid. So the recording is just a concession of Jay not being able to give the contradiction, and in fact, switching it to some epistemic concern and saying that like people that hold the view can't justify it. I mean, that's fine. Like I could even just concede that like every atheist in the world couldn't justify their position. But like, what use does that do for me? I don't really know what that would matter. Like it wouldn't tell me anything whether or not the proposition is true or false. So I don't know. It just was really stupid. Like the guy apparently has a master's in philosophy. I've never taken a class in philosophy. I mean, that's fucking sad.
Damn.
God is the idea of all conceivable ideas. The idea of all conceivable ideas exists.
He's the idea of all
conclusion, therefore God exists. Your move, asshole.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I just realized I don't have any power here. My backup isn't a mod.
Hey,
I
Slurms.
can make it a mod.
Yes. I
Don't worry.
realize y'all are messing up my RuneScape
Got you.
money making grinds right now. So I probably
Hey,
should get off.
hey, Slurms.
What?
Let's
You're a
say we
mod.
have a coin.
Hell yeah! You can when my main gets unbanned, you can get rid of it to save
No,
the space.
it's fine. Both of them can be mods.
Kason, if you ask me this question again, I'm gonna commit some kind of terror act.
Let's say we have a coin, and if it lands on heads, 10 people exist, and if it lands on tails,
Run this on J Mike. Run this on J Mike while he's still here.
No.
Please.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, so like what's I was listening to this before, so
Oh, goodness. Oh, fuck. People are going to start thinking I'm serious.
Kason, you said that that Omni called or Matthew called AXP, but I think you meant the line. Was that what? Because I tried to look for it, I couldn't find it. Was it? Was you said he talked to Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Matt's not on AXP anymore. So did you mean the line?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, my bad.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was on. I asked because I was like, "Was this an old video?" I just wanted.
I think he actually titled it "The Atheist Experience." Still, though.
Yeah, I mean, probably for click reasons.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I just wanted to watch the conversation. I ended up not finding it and finding his conversation with T Jump, which was interesting.
Okay, J Mike, are you ready for me to run this argument on you?
I'm peeing, so yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's even better. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, maybe is this the right place to be?
This argument, like there's no getting out of it. It's actually like a problem for atheism. Atheists,
the fuck now, buddy.
They get so scared of the argument, and I would too. And that's why I'm a little hesitant on giving the argument, because I don't want to scare a good friend like J Mike. Because J Mike's an atheist, I don't want to destroy his atheism. I just want to.
Bryce, run the argument.
He's stalling dodging tactics.
Oh well, okay. Can I run it? I thought he said he was peeing into weight.
What are you, Precept Mars? Run the argument.
Just run the argument.
How do I drop host?
Well, hang on. Did he say I could? Because he said he was peeing. I thought he told me to wait.
That was the perfect.
I thought he said I'm peeing. This is a perfect time.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm just pee shy and I can't pee, so we're shut up.
Here we go, everybody. Ready? Let's help him out.
Jason, please.
What?
Run the argument.
Dude, he's pee shy. I want to let him.
Let's all let him
just hang on.
I'm gonna fucking kick you.
I can kick you back.
Hey, I can kick you too now that I'm a mod.
Won't do it.
I won't. I don't abuse my mod powers. Not like wit. Oh, except for that one time. I did do it once the other day. I kept kicking Shark because it was funny, and Coco got mad. He was like, learn! What the fuck?
Coco's never got mad at people abusing their mod powers.
Who?
I want to say Aaron Zoom. I definitely would like to have that conversation at some point. Because I like to say that I'm not motivated either way. For once, I don't know if that's true. I think everybody's motivated.
Mike, you know that's Shark, right?
But
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you still want to have that conversation if
You know
knew that
that's
was Shark?
right?
is it Shark? Well, I mean, I still want to hear what he has to say, but I mean, I'm down to hear anybody's view on it. I mean,
I'm interested.
Look, I'm open.
interested
Maybe
to
Shark's
hear-
read a lot about it, and since I've last talked to him, I don't know. That's why.
I'm
That's why
interested
he's
to hear. I know he's run some notion that I kind of want to hear more about nominalism and infinite regress having some incompatibility or something.
I always leave open that someone's just read more or like talked with more people and maybe someone's offered them an argument. Maybe it's not unique to them. So
You're too
it
generous.
doesn't matter who it's coming from. If they have a good idea, then I care about it.
That's the right idea.
Defeating your args? What are your args?
Whoa, high on Fun Dip. Who's this guy?
Yo.
Hey, Shark, I have faith in you. Don't listen to these fuckers.
I never said that. I didn't have faith.
Just listen.
Okay. Hi.
All right, Jason, you better run this argument.
I have to give Shark some credit. I mean, he seems like he's engaging more in this stuff. I don't like the concept argument. I think he's running. I think I have massive problems with it, but there's probably more inquiry to do or whatever. But I don't ever have like bad conversations with him. So
That's good. Hi, on
we used to have bad conversations. We've come a long way. So.
Do you have something to say?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, so if we have a coin,
I have a question.
Go for it.
Huh?
What's the question?
Wait, Fun Dip. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Is the host like an agnostic atheist?
I'm just agnostic.
Oh, okay. I label myself as an agnostic theist, so I do an agnostic theist. So I do believe in God, but like it's kind of like 50-50 for me.
You're an agnostic atheist?
Have you ever met this guy named
Agnostic theist.
Oh.
An agnostic theist. So what do you mean, like you believe in God, but you just like aren't too sure about it?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. That's cool.
Can Kaysen run his argument against J Mike now? I think everyone in chat, we're all anticipating it.
Or we could talk about literally.
I gotta go walk my dog. No, it's not just a convenient time.
Damn it!
No, I'm just kidding. No, go ahead.
Oh.
No, I was just.
Are you guys ready?
That's an old Darth Dawkins.
Are you ready for this?
That's an old school Darth Dawkins excuse, but I don't think he uses that anymore because.
There you go, Kaysen.
Are you ready for this ultimate defeater for atheism?
You ready to get wrecked, J Mike?
Yes.
All right.
Well, if P1, then God exists.
J Mike's such a good friend that like it's actually it makes me a little hesitant to
get to it.
So annoyed.
Yeah, he's like I don't want to wreck your worldview like Jaren and Austin.
Why does one mute
They
me?
went to the Antarctica and saw the 24-hour sun.
Can Wit leave? Like she's like.
I feel like if anybody black should understand that reference, maybe I'm the only one. I don't know.
What'd you say?
I said Jason doesn't want to destroy me like Jaren. Oh my god. Sorry. It's actually a cool person texting me, so it's okay. I was like, if it's anybody else, I'll be mad. But it ended up being someone cool.
Okay.
It was me.
Yeah, it was Slurms.
Cool.
I don't even remember what I was saying, so it doesn't
So
matter.
let's say we have a coin, right? And if the coin lands on heads, 10 people exist. And if it lands on tails, 1 person exists. And let's say we flip the coin and J Mike ends up existing. Would you sit?
That was perfect. That was honestly perfect.
Okay, I'll mute up.
Who is that?
It's his text message sound.
Text message is I made my text message the sound of when you get like an item received or a Pokemon evolves. In Pokemon, yeah.
Okay, great. All right, keep going, Kaysen. So J Mike exists.
So we flip the coin and J Mike ends up existing. Now, J Mike, would you say that your existence is more expected on the hypothesis that the coin landed on heads?
Death 2 bullshit on me.
So can you answer the question and stop obfuscating and prevaricating, please?
What was the question?
So if we flip the coin and you end up existing, is your
now I'm just I feel like somebody's listening to this and they're texting me. Oh my shit, what the fuck? Okay. I got a text message just literally said test. Hello. Oh God, I have a new phone too, so I don't even know who it is that's texting me. But it's a. What's weird is it's the same area code as my area, so I'm a little freaked out right now. Oh my God, they're just still saying hello over and over again. Oh, I know who that is. I haven't. Oh no, you know what? I do have this saved. It's sorry. It doesn't. When I have it on my phone, it's not saved in my numbers.
This is what they do, folks.
Yeah, see,
This
he's
is how
just
atheists
acting.
get out.
Let me back out of the app to make sure.
Okay, Kaysen, would you say it's more expected? Keep going.
There we go. Now I see who it is. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it.
Rebecca.
I just showed the number and I was like really freaked out. I was like, it's the same area code as me. What the fuck? That's really weird. All right, that freaked me out. I was like, I can only be like one of two people.
Rebecca, why would you text him that many times?
In your walls.
Rebecca isn't British. Well, technically, like they are half British now. Or like half British is. Never
Kaysen,
mind.
can you finish your argument?
Oh, another text? God damn.
Popular.
This is
Kaysen,
like-
were you
this is
running
like-
the Beth 2 thing? That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, so
I
if
don't know.
I flip a coin and you end up existing, is your existence more expected on the hypothesis that the coin landed on heads or that it landed on tails? And remember, if it lands on heads, 10 people exist. If it lands on tails, 1 person exists.
I think it's more expected, conditionalized on the hypothesis that it lands on its side.
Okay, buddy, listen. That was not an option.
You didn't say it was a true coin that only can land on, just playing philosophy here, that's all.
Wouldn't it be underdetermined because it's not like I exist plus 9 other people or something?
Well, I actually do want to understand this argument that Omni runs, like, because I take
Okay.
Omni to be a very, like,
I'm gonna, like, probably, this is from me hearing it, like, a few months ago, and he probably has some, like, way formalized version of it, but I'll give you, like, the basic.
if you have, like, a way you can explain it to me where, like, it's easy for me to understand, because
This is the literal.
I was just like, oh my God, bro, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so this is
Maybe
the
there's an
literal
argument for
explanation.
theism here, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is the literal explanation he gives. He says, like, this is like the thought experiment that opens you up to it. So he'll say, let's say we have a coin, and we flip the coin, and if we flip the coin, let's say you end up existing. Now, is your existence better predicted by the hypothesis that it landed on heads or tails? And if it lands on heads, that means 10 people exist, and if it lands on tails, 1 person exists. Most people would give the same answer, and it kind of like reveals your view on anthropics. I don't know how he argues for the self-indication assumption, but I'm just going to give you the rundown, like assuming that like we grant that. But the self-indication assumption thinks that we should reason about our existence as if it's like 1 out of all possible people. So if 10 people exist, that's more people out of the total probability space, which means it raises the probability of your existence. And so basically, if you agree that the hypothesis that the coin landed on heads better explains your existence, then you would agree, it would entail that you also agree that like hypotheses, or at least, usually the hypotheses that predict more people existing.
Sorry, I'm sorry, can you go back? Like, so I got a phone call, so it muted all the
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah.
I had to pee again.
No, I just got a phone.
Oh my God, this is like if Ann got Cason's number.
That was a new person, but go ahead.
All right, where did it cut off?
Actually, could you just start from the beginning?
You were at start from the beginning.
Okay.
Sorry.
God has a coin.
I'm so sorry. I'm just really popular, I swear. No, I'm just kidding. I've never gotten this many text messages in my life. I've like legitimately never gotten this many text messages in my life. Oh my God. All right. You were at, from what I remember, talking about, you had just said that this is kind of used to help on what somebody's kind of anthropic
Oh yeah. So basically we're just gonna grant the anthropic principle that he uses, but he has like a lot of arguments for for his anthropic principle. I just don't know what they are. But
Is
given
a
that
general understanding of like just an anthropic principle enough, or do I need to know?
it's like it's how like the specific one he holds to. It's about how we reason, or how we should reason about our existence. The specific anthropic or view on anthropics he holds to leads him, or like what he utilizes in this argument, leads him to state that we should reason about our existence as if we're one out of total, or like all possible people. So apparently people have contentions with that. People think that we should reason about our existence as if it's like one out of a different kind of sample size rather than like all possible people, which is Beth 2 people. But
Okay, but
yeah.
but what if so but then that what if I just if I have like some Aristotelian branching modality and what I take to be necessary or whatever, isn't that gonna conflict with what he's saying is possible and not? Right?
Yeah. There are definitely probably things you could bring up with that. I don't know what his responses would be, but yeah, there are ways you could probably have different
Because like
possibility there.
It just seems like an Oppian response. I hate to be cliche on it at this point, but it's like an Oppian response is just gonna seem to like absolve worries that I have immediately on like possibility concerns. It's just gonna be like, well, I already have a theory in mind prior to all of being giving the argument or hearing the argument, and so if there's something here that just assumes the falsity of like what I have in mind, it's gonna be like really hard to get on board.
If you have different views on that.
Yeah, but maybe I'm just hitching my wagon to that term.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his response is to be with, or would be.
Yeah, and I again, I don't understand the argument, so I'm jumping the gun. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's just okay. So it's, so from that scenario, you know, like where you flip the coin and you think that the hypothesis that leads.
Oh, Coco, bring Davey up here if you can too. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, there's full panel. Only if anyone's willing to leave. Sorry, Kason, go ahead. I think Davey might also understand the argument too. So.
Dave is hopping out now.
Hello?
That Calvin guy seemed like he had something substantial.
I heard Discord.
Davey, just to bring you up to speed, like Kason was joking.
No, I've been listening.
Oh, okay. So he was like jokingly run it, but I'm just trying to actually understand it.
I feel like we all make fun of his argument, but we don't actually understand what he's saying.
Well, yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny you said that because like I initially made fun of the argument, talked to Amdir, and was like, "Well, do you understand it?" And I was like, "I don't." I was like, to be honest, I really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty simple when you get back. I'm not saying it works. I'm just saying I think the idea he's trying to push is pretty simple.
Sure.
If you like grant that we should reason about our existence as if we're like one out of all possible people, he thinks that from that little coin toss scenario, it would lead you to believe that hypotheses that predict more people better explain your existence. And then I think he does some like IBE or like inference to the best explanation on like different hypotheses that have been put up. And he says that, well, he thinks, you know, if I were to run this argument, I would not hold to this like utilitarian view, but he thinks that God would create all possible people. So Beth 2 people, most multiverse hypotheses can't even produce that kind of, or that like particular amount of people. So he thinks that God is the best hypothesis. You know, it could just
can't produce.
You know, like this is getting out of my league, but I think he said something like standard multiverse models only allow for like Beth 1 possible people.
Is Beth 2 like Aleph 2?
I'm pretty sure. I could. I don't want to say anything and be wrong.
Yeah, that's precisely where I get confused on like that's actually a good question. I was thinking, I was like, is this like, like an Aleph null like type of like I'm not understanding. Like,
I understand Aleph null or Aleph 0 is a denumerable or countably infinite amount, and then Aleph 1 is a uncountable amount. What would Aleph 2 be? Any mathematicians on the panel?
Oh no, yeah, good luck. Well, oh shit, you know, I could
Steven when you need him.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I could get Steven up here. Exactly.
In the paper, I thought Beth 2 when he stated what it was. I thought it was just like the biggest infinite set.
The biggest infinite set? That doesn't even sound right to me.
Yeah, I'll try to find the paper.
Has he written a paper on this?
No.
Another.
No, yeah, he
Some
got
other
the
Anthropic
argument
guy?
from someone else. That I remember when I watched this video, him talking about the guy in the paper that he was citing, but I just never actually. I think I got the paper, but I don't think I like finished it, or I just got bored or something. I don't know what happened, but I do remember that part of it, that there's like an actual paper that goes along with it.
Hmm. So, Coco, when are we reading that logic textbook again, huh, buddy?
I looked up the distinction between the two if you guys want to read it, but it's on ChatGPT, so I don't know if you think.
Oh no, don't, dude! Like I asked ChatGPT, like
Them,
where I
right?
can. Megs, I asked ChatGPT like where upstairs I can splash while I went to sleep. You'll understand this.
What?
No one else will. And
Meg doesn't understand it.
fucking splash. You know what splashing is?
Like you're splashing in RuneScape?
Yeah, splashing. And this motherfucker was like, "Oh yeah, go up in the Falador, right across the street, and it's right there." And I go upstairs. No fucking rats. Like, dude, I asked so many questions. I'd be like, "How does Wave 1 work in the Coliseum?"
Yeah, obviously.
And it would be like, "In Nightmare Zone, Wave 1." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Nightmare Zone? You're not
obviously
even
it's
the
not
same
going to
planet
know
as me right now."
RuneScape trivia, as well as like probably I'm guessing like basic transfinite arithmetic.
Yes.
Whatever.
I'm on a RuneScape kick right now, bro, and I'm loving every bit of it. I just found a way to make like 2 mil an hour, and I'm fucking loving it.
Dingo, we're trying to push Coco through
Did you
reading
do
a logic.
the chocolate trick, J-Mo?
Yo, Coco, we're reading chapter
Just
3.
hop on RuneScape.
Coco, when are we reading chapter
fucking
3?
not
I'm
do
gonna read it,
smart boy
but like
stuff.
probably not right now while I'm on Fortnite.
So you value Fortnite over the things that you've been desiring for the past year and a half?
Fortnite is a waste of time. Trust me, I played a lot.
Yeah.
Play RuneScape.
guys.
It's not a waste of time.
Oh my god, Chipmunk.
You're right.
It's not. I'm telling you. Look, Matt, Megs, look, I have 100 less total level than you do. I looked up Taco Babe. You have 100 more levels than me. So I still have 100 more levels to go before you can even say I'm a bigger nerd or a bigger time waster than you are.
Yeah, Rebecca, I'm also going to be working on my opening statement tonight. This is going to be my project for the next week.
Opening statement for what?
Me and Rebecca are going to debate I don't know how this is going to be titled. I don't know what the subject is. Fucking Great Britain, yes or no? And I'm taking no. I think they're a silly people. We're going to force you to cancel one of your like boring god debates for this.
I can add it. No, I can add. No, I'm so dead ass.
Okay, here.
You're gonna add the British thing?
I have the best
So
two
dead ass.
definition.
I can add it.
So it's Bentham's Substack. In contrast, what are the odds of my existence conditional on atheism? Roughly 0. There are at least Beth 2 possible people. Beth 2 is a very large infinite. It's much more than the number of natural numbers or real numbers. It's the size of the power set of the reals.
Oh, the power set of
who did that?
Oh, it's the power set of the reels. Okay.
Who did what?
Yo, don't kick Megs.
Did somebody kick Megs?
It wasn't me.
Maybe her internet cut out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been that.
So Beth 2 is the power set of the reels. That's pretty big.
Where did I stop reading?
What is Vinny Jones
You were
doing?
said it's bigger than the natural numbers or something like that.
It's the size of the stone check compactifications of R, Q, and N. Whatever the heck that means.
It's what? It's the stone what?
I don't know. The stone check compactifications of R, Q, and N.
You could have just said, didn't you just say it's the power set of the reels?
Yeah. If that already makes sense to you guys, then that's fine.
Yeah, everyone here should know what that means.
Why wouldn't God make the power set of the real people?
Until you get into towering.
Wow.
What?
Or you're just trying to like reduct it, or what are you trying to do, Mob? You're just trying to say like like you could just go bigger.
Yeah, like how do you get to Beth 2 people? Why not more?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was saying. Is like that's what I was confused about. Like, the biggest infinite set. I didn't know what that. I mean, I don't know anything about it.
Who just? Never mind. That's a bad word.
Queef?
Oh, he's saying you can't take the power set of the power. That's the power set of the reals.
What was that?
He's saying you can't take the power set of the reals. Davey, is that what he's saying?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Oh, okay.
Everybody here, probably, other than Meg, has as much knowledge on the argument.
Well, Mob, we read this together. Remember that?
No,
Why?
I was in there, but I was not. Like, I was in there when you guys were
You
reading.
had
I
it.
was not with me.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
I remember like some of it. I remember Ruxter was there.
Was he? Okay.
And like Amber.
It's kind of like hard to believe that Ruxter was there. I guess he just doesn't like me.
I thought it was just us, and I don't know who else.
I don't know. This is kind of suspicious. You were there. You weren't there, but you know who was there.
Crazy.
Now it just sounds like you understood the argument, but you don't want to admit defeat or something like that.
Look, he left. He's running.
Are at least
Incredible.
so, Mob. It's that there are at least Beth 2 possible people.
Who the fuck dropped me?
Oh.
Ooh, drop
Wait,
me
who-
next.
who was
me,
there
me,
but
me,
didn't
do it.
know? Who was there but didn't know? But who wasn't there but knows who was there?
Huh?
People too scared
What?
to drop Mike. That's right.
You said someone wasn't there but knows who was there.
You.
Me? No. I said
Wait,
I
what's
was
this
there. I just
thing?
wasn't like paying attention.
What's going on?
I'm playing Minecraft.
Who
How do
dropped
you know I'm
me?
playing
Who the fuck
something?
is doing this?
You can hear your joystick.
Oh wait, really?
Wonder who
We
it
can
could
hear
be.
you moving your joystick around.
It's probably Slurms.
No, I'm really not. I'm not at all. Don't do this. He just gave me mod powers on here. I'm not abusing them.
Exactly. He just gave you, and now it's a problem.
Floopty. You know me.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Matthew Eagle's seen a little.
Yeah, you're right. I know
lots of
you.
T-jump. So
There's no way that you think that.
I do.
I don't. I wouldn't go that.
Who lost the T jump?
The Beth 2 dude.
Mob,
Matthew Eagle's
Mob thinks
No,
Matthew
wait.
lost a T jump.
So Mob, I listened to that last night, and I actually had the impression at the beginning that I was like, God, why do I feel like T Jump is doing better than this guy? And I
Yeah,
have like
right?
so much against T Jump. I've talked with T Jump in person about his meta-ethical view, which is garbage. Twice. I've talked to him in person twice about it.
You hear that new book? You hear that new book he released?
But
Wait, there's a big
when
butt
I
coming. Hold on,
fucking
there's a
got
big
done
butt
with the
coming.
conversation, it was very clear to me that he did not fare well, especially
I'm
on
about-
the dark matter shit. He looked really stupid on the dark matter bit.
Okay, I'm about halfway through it right now. The only dumb thing I
Wait till you get to the
said.
dark matter bit. He looks really stupid.
Uh,
I'm not trying to just like
okay, I don't think I got there
be a
yet.
T Jump hater, but also fuck T Jump.
The only dumb thing I remember him saying was, he said like being a king is not a property or something.
What?
Wait. Have you guys seen Dr. Avi try to explain cross-domain induction to
I've
T-Jump?
watched that video like 5 times, Davey, and
So
it's
funny.
great. It's great every time. He gets so pissy and so mad, and he's like, "You have to
Such a
explain it to
moron.
me. If you know anything about explaining stuff, you have to explain it in a way to me that I understand. You can't be doing this nonsense, this bullshit. Like, explain it to a way that's how, like, it's fucking
Such
insane.
an idiot.
He's insane. Yeah, like I don't know fucking jack shit about what they're talking about, and I can tell who favors that.
I understand what Dr. Avi is saying.
Yeah, I mean, I presume you do, but as
No.
someone who does it from
I'm
the
not saying.
outside,
I'm not
it's still-
saying. I'm not saying what he's saying is in my background knowledge. I'm saying I understood his explanation. And he basically taught it to me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're
Through-
so you're
through the
just
video,
kind of
right?
You're just refuting. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that. I might just be slow, Davey, which is totally a reasonable explanation. But yeah, if you learn something from that with the examples given and T Jump's whole
I
proof
mean,
is
I don't
nobody
remember.
would
I
understand.
don't even
this
remember
shit.
what he was talking about, but I remember watching the video and understanding what he was saying.
Understanding it, yeah.
And then I was waiting for T Jump to reproduce it, and he was just like, I wasn't even listening.
Well, he said he muted himself.
Yeah.
He muted him, or he muted Avi on his side, which is like,
Yeah.
If anyone's ever on,
I was like,
Discord,
come on, if you
started
didn't
on-
do that, you would have understood it. I understood it.
It's like the ultimate like dodge move on Discord.
That's like the nah, I can't hear you.
Exactly. It's literally that when you go on Discord and then you mute someone on their side, it doesn't ever, it could never look good for you because everybody can still hear everybody else. You're just the only one that's tuning them out, so you just look exactly like Davey said, just like stick your fingers in your ear. And fucking T Jump did that to Ask Yourself. He did that to I always forget this guy's name. Is it Matthew? I feel like I knew him as Matthew, but I don't know if that's right. Omni or whatever.
Yeah, Omni, formerly Deity Defeater.
Deliberations
Bentham's
under ideal
Bulldog.
conditions.
Yeah, that's right.
Bentham's Bulldog.
Deliberations under ideal conditions.
I only really like talked to him a few times. One of the times I was with like Darth Dawkins, and I was like really drunk, and I got on and talked with Darth Dawkins in like a really bad British accent because he wouldn't talk to me.
Have you seen the video where Ask Yourself talked to him about whether it's irrational to eat feces?
No, Link, please. Well, you can't DM this fucking. Wait, hold on. What day is
No,
it?
yeah, just look up. Is it irrational? Look at is it
fucking
irrational
man, you
to
can't
eat
DM me
feces?
now.
Ask Yourself, and it's like a video of Matthew Steen's, Matthew Adelstein's paradigmatic face, his iconic face.
Yeah, I need to be linked to that. And by the way, I can't be a DM now because my band's over the 28th.
No, yeah.
So it's no
Wait, what's
sense.
your Discord?
I'm locked out of the Discord that I used to use. So I have Meg's asked me for this too, and I just don't use Discord enough to look.
Fuck you.
You know what? I can look right now. I can split my screen. So let me just do that.
Jason, nice.
He's white and
facial.
blackface.
No, that's
Kason,
green
you
face.
have fans in chat, Kason.
That's green face. Green face.
Oh no, it's Kayshawn.
What is the duck
No,
noise?
that's green face.
That's Kayshawn.
My Discord handle, Davey, is Chodeman. CHODEMAN.
Yeah, I know how to spell those words.
0112. So Chodeman
0112. Okay.
Yep. I have a chode, so that's why it's Chodeman.
Oh my god.
I can send a picture to everybody.
What do you call it? What do you
better
call it
step
when
up and bring some
it's a chode? What do you
fucking
call it when
oatmeal
it's
to
a
this race.
chode, but it's not? What do you call it when it's a chode, but it's not short?
Yeah.
It's big.
Show Mike the German.
That's just like
Call it a
monster.
chungus.
Show Mike
A
the German.
chungus. I like chungus.
The
dude.
sun is shining
Chungus
out
is-
and out and the bird has not sneaked on to gain on the veld seit lastbesen.
Huh?
I heard that German was given to Robbie, and it was apparently gibberish.
No, yeah. Wait, I sent a friend request.
Sweet. That's the one I'll use until I get unlocked out of it. But
How did you get locked out?
Probably for the better. I don't know. I just it was on my old phone, so it had an authentication app that I had attached to it, and I can't figure out how to get the code.
They're supposed to write down some codes that they give you when you set up authentication, so you can get in if you change your.
Yeah, but who does that? You know,
sacred cruelty.
Maybe someone. You can check those codes right before you switch phones.
Well, the problem was I dropped my phone and my phone screen didn't work anymore.
Oh well, then you should write them down in advance.
Yeah, but when you get those codes, you're not like, I'm gonna drop my phone one day. Let me write.
I
this
don't know.
down.
Maybe you could have checked you could have checked on your laptop that's signed into Discord or something.
That also
Rebecca.
went down. That was actually the first thing I thought of too. Yeah. Davey, it was a
Dropped
good,
in the toilet
it was a good
together.
lesson to learn to write down those authentication codes. I'll just tell you that. That's what I learned out of all of this. The lesson, the full house lesson I learned was write that shit down.
Yep.
Save it somewhere. And as someone with at least like bare minimum associate's degree in computer science, like I should at least like have that. Yeah, I know, it's so bad. But I always tell people like I had a 3.6, and that does not represent my like coding skills at all. It'd be like a fucking 1.2. It'd be terrible.
Wait, for your associates, did you have to take physics with calculus?
Well, I dropped. Yeah, but I dropped. So my schooling was weird. I went to school when I went out of high school, but I wanted to do the band thing, so I dropped out. So yeah, all my math and core classes, all that, I did all that, and then I went back, and once I realized that metal doesn't make money and the income relies on the 14-year-old's parents' income, that's not a great way to live. And then not being able to like shower like on the road and shit with 5 other dudes is pretty terrible.
Sounds like the dream to
me. I went back, so I did all that, but that was like
5 sweaty guys
before I went back. Huh?
5 sweaty guys in a van, sign me up.
Yeah. I was like, if you're gay, maybe that works out for you, but I don't know.
Okay for you, Jay.
For me, I did all my core classes and everything went like.
So you did physics with calculus?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, in your experience, was it a weed out class?
A weed out class?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sense that I failed. I had to take my calc class again. So yeah, I guess probably.
Your calc class? No, I don't mean Did you take a physics class and a calculus class? I mean, there's a kind of class where you take physics without calculus, where they sort of just try to like sidestep the calculus. And then there's a physics with calculus where you have to take like a class on integration first.
Yeah, I don't know that I ever took that. I don't remember. I know when I went back, what I took was core to my degree. So like I did Java, C++, SQL, HTML5, shit like that.
I had to take a physics with calculus class pretty recently, and it was definitely a weed out class. Like all the seats were full in the beginning, and like half the seats were empty by the end.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
it was crazy.
No, I went to Georgia State University when I first went to school, and then when I went back, I transferred to like a much lower school, so it was a lot easier for me. But I'm going back to Georgia State University to get my bachelor's in May. So
I see.
So I will probably. I'm wondering what I might have skipped out on that I might have to do now. So.
Kantian constructivism joined the live.
Who? I'm not sure I want him up here. He called me slurs.
Oh, oops.
Oh, no.
Oops. I didn't mean to.
J Mike, what's the difference between inferential?
Yeah,
that's Clark.
Yeah, that's definitely Clark.
Yeah, he told my girlfriend at the time.
I already know what he told her.
Yeah, and then like some racist shit. So
wait, what did he say to your girlfriend?
Uh-oh.
To cut herself long ways.
Yeah, he's getting blocked.
Yeah, he's a terrible person, like a legitimately terrible human being. Like he's like an argument for moral realism.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. I don't know. I like think of people like Clark and people like that on the internet. I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe I should look into stance independent like wrongness. Maybe
people like Clark makes me wish they brought back the gulag.
Do you think the taste of feces is an argument for gastronomic realism?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Honestly.
That's a Davey. I love you for that. I love you for that.
Is the taste of Megs' cooking an argument for moral realism?
Holy shit! But I mean, I don't know. If you can mean that one or two ways, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like a positive or a negative.
Or sorry, did I say moral? I meant gastronomical.
Yeah, I know you meant gastronomical realism, but yeah, we know what you meant.
Mars is whining on Sharks Live about what?
Well, I mean, it's
anything
Sharks.
in particular?
No. He's mad because we muted and kicked him. But Mars just wastes people's time.
All right, I'm gonna go pee.
Wait, let me send you the video on the feces stuff.
The feces video.
Yeah, is it irrational to
Let me
eat
send you
feces?
2 girls, 1 cup. It's pretty cool.
Ask
Okay,
yourself.
Black Labs.
Is that the one where they talked about if they made it sure like there was no way you could get a disease from it or something?
I don't remember well enough. But I remember it being really fun.
Oh, is that I gotta get off after this because you guys are interrupting my RuneScape grinds.
I see he's not pee shy anymore.
Let that pee flow, baby.
Help. Oh God, help.
I think the rest of us should pee out of solidarity.
Okay, J-Mike is already in the werewolf server. I'm just gonna send it in there and then at him.
I think that's the only server I'm in on that account.
No, you're also in the Tom Unboxes server.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I've been on Tom for a while, so yeah, that makes sense.
You're in Rebecca's too, I think.
No, he's not.
Yeah, this is like I think I don't know. I mean, you can probably I don't know if you can look up the data.
I'm talking about his current
It's
account.
like the first account I made that I lost the password to that I remembered.
Member since June 2019.
Yeah, that's right.
The one with the Bowser profile picture?
No, there's no profile picture.
Wait, it used to have a Bowser profile picture. How did you know that?
Oh, it did?
I used to have one back in
Talked
the
to you
day.
once on it.
Oh, okay. It was like way back when I was actually active on it. Yeah. So like, people, thank you, Mob. You can be my evidence that I was once active there. Like at one point. It's just like I would go into politics and religion and other servers, and they'd put like a celebrity status on me, and it was just like fucking annoying. It's like you'd go in there having to swap fucking
You are kind of a
flies.
celebrity.
Huh?
You are kind of a celebrity.
I don't like that at all because like that
Grand Theft
like gives
Auto.
this really bullshit thing. All of us do the exact same thing, and like Davey and people I know are like way better than I am at it. Where it's like it's just such an imposter vibe for me.
Like Than was on Jubilee.
That's true, but Than's a good friend of mine. I started watching that, but when Tim was talking, I had to turn it off. I love Than, but dude, I can't listen to Tim talk. I can't listen to him talk, dude. Like he bothers me so
Tim is
fucking much.
Tim is just a pompous, arrogant artard.
Have you heard of the
He
axiological
fucking bothers me
mismatch
so
problem?
much, and he's been really nice to me, so it's like hard for me to be mean to him. He's like reached out and like given me his number and been like, "Yo, call me, we can talk about this." And I'm like, dude, you're just so annoying. Like, I just don't want to talk to you.
my better half watched that Jubilee video and was asking, he's like, is that the guy Dan that like is the one that's on TikTok? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm not just saying this because like you know him. He's like the only one that really just unnerved me the whole time.
You saying that reminds me of how Julian always says or how I was talking with Julian. He was talking about how if someone says my better half or my other half or my partner, then you know they're gay.
I'm not gay. I'm a closeted homosexual.
Julian was talking about that.
No, I'm not gay. I'm a closeted homosexual.
You know, that might work if no one here ever knew who Norm Macdonald was.
I mean, J-Mike, you have videos with that number of views. I saw a short today. It popped up in my feed of you talking to some guy. You're like, World A guy throws a baby off a building and God exists. World B, a guy throws a baby off a building. Do you remember that clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has like 140,000 views or something.
Yeah,
No, I see. Atheists are full of doubt and arrogance, and it's a picture of J Mike's big lit up face with a ring light on it, and it's got 146,000 views.
I haven't seen that one in particular, but I'm sure it exists. What was I gonna say? There's a guy who has like 5 million subscribers who responded to that clip, and it was like he just ended up conceding what I was saying. It was really
That's
fucking
funny.
It was I'll have to send it to you guys. It's like someone sent it to me like, dude, you're on this channel as like 5 million subscribers, and I was just like, it was someone that I knew personally, and they're like conservative, so it's a channel that they watch. And so I was like, oh yeah, let me check this out, and I watch it, and I'm just like, what I asked them, I go, how do you think that they like responded to me and like gave a good response? And they're like, yeah, I tend to side with them. And I was just like, oh man, like when I get these troll calls now, and like I know it's a troll call, like I'm just gonna treat them seriously because those people really exist. Like those are real people. Like you'll get troll calls and they'll be like, well, my grandpappy and blah, and they'll just give you some bullshit kind of thing.
Yeah, no,
But those people really exist. I've found
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that video of someone pretending to be you on Clubhouse is so funny.
Oh, Enlightened one, yeah. Tom is so great in that. He was just like, "Y'all are fucking dumb." He's like, "Why?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I know, Mike. It's not him." And just like, "Yeah, it is." Like, you guys are stupid. Like he's he's just so nonchalant. Like he's just like, "Y'all are fucking dumb." Like,
yeah.
And then fucking Pat Voss was like, "I'm gonna sue you" and shit like that. It was
What?
funny. Yeah, dude. Like if you watch that, I don't know if it's probably deleted now, but I watched the whole thing happen in real time, and Pat
You wanted to sue
commented was
the
just
fake you?
what's that?
You wanted to sue the fake you?
Do you know about this, Megs?
No.
No, this is a video.
It's on Tom Rabbit's channel. There's a video. I don't know what it's called, but there's a video of this guy named Enlightened One. He's one of Darth Dawkins'
It's called
minions.
How J. Mike Fooled a Room Full of Atheists, Even Though I Warned Them.
That's it. That's exactly it. And yeah, it's like some dude pretending to be me, and he's got my profile picture. He's a Darth minion, and all these atheists are just like, "Yeah, man, what's up? How you doing? Yeah. Atheist, yeah, atheist."
Yeah, hate God, materialism, moral anti-realism.
Yeah, exactly. And Tom just comes in there and he's like, "That's not J Mike," and they're like, "Yeah, it is. What are you talking about?" He's like, you guys are stupid if you think that's J Mike. That's not fucking J Mike. But it's like a whole series where like it divorces itself from me and just kind of becomes like Tom pointing out that like, yo, bro, you isn't bearing false witness like a commandment you're supposed to hold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's so good. Like I was like, Tom's such a fucking G when it comes to like taking that shit and like hating Christians. No, case and cover your ears. Where like it would hurt them the most. You know what I mean? Like it really like where it's like really something they might wrestle with, like bearing false witness. It's like, oh, okay, shit.
Well, they were never real Christians to begin with.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of that YouTube channel with 5 million subscribers?
No, I don't.
I started like asking.
I could go back on my text messages, but I have a new phone, so that's not going to be there.
I've started asking theists who are like acting out if God would want them, or if Jesus would want them to be doing what they're doing. It's pretty funny.
By the way, Mob, I've gotten like some people like have given me criticism on that, and it's like I was like, I'm giving an argument, and I'm not giving an argument. I'm just asking somebody like what they would like in their view. And
You're
like,
getting
people
him.
think I'm like, running an argument. I'm not running an argument at all.
Yeah, you're just
The principle.
Yeah, like that's kind of exactly what I'm doing there too. It's just like an intuition pump fashion, but like it's more of just like trying to understand the
stuff. No, but that's just supposed to be like an intuition pump for the principle.
Yeah, like that's kind of exactly what I'm doing there too. It's just like an intuition pump. I could probably make it an argument in some fashion, but like it's more of just like trying to understand where they're at.
It sounded like you were just trying to get him to admit he doesn't actually believe that. Not you weren't like making an argument.
Sounded like you were trying to support
I'm not
freedom and
convinced that
righteousness.
people hold that view that you can only have or that like if they didn't have God, they wouldn't, be able to know what's right or wrong from
I mean,
their
Craig
view.
seriously
It's confusing.
thinks the moral argument is good.
Who does?
Craig.
Oh, well, of course he does. He runs it.
Yeah, that's the point. If Craig believes it, then there's definitely even way dumber people than Craig who believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they'd probably say like I would still
Honestly,
steal.
when people run that argument, I'm just like, when people
No,
run that
they-
argument, I'm just like, yeah, there's no moral facts and duties, therefore God doesn't exist. Now what?
No, yeah, but they would